Ladies and fucking gentlemen, how are ya? How are ya? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Andrew Dice Clay. So, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck is going on? Been a minute, has it not? Where the hell is my stream? Oh dear. Okay, so there you are. Awesome. So what's up? Never join a Stevie stream without Shazam on your phone. I actually need to stop being a cock and actually put the links for my stuff in here. God damn, that's some strong rum. Mortal Monk says vampire porn. Don't diss vampire porn. Don't put that down. Have a seat with Christina Hansen. I love that. So we got a fun show tonight. A couple of things I wanted to look at. A couple of things I wanted to react to. I wanted to dive in again to the Empress. Oh, God. The Empress book that I was looking at. Jesus Christ. That was an interesting deep dive into just pure insanity. We've got another video from the man of many layers himself. Where do I even begin? Oh shit, I got that plugged back in. I got a few more though that I need to load in because I was dumb and lazy and didn't fucking do that. Hooray. So let me do that really quick. You guys having a good week so far? I've had an interesting week myself. Mix of bad news and good news. Some of the bad news I'm not really going to get into here because it's kind of like family and personal. But I will say that depending on what ends up happening, I might take a small break from the tubes of you. That sounds actually kind of gross. Just to come back to my senses. Because I'll definitely need it. Get these down. Up. I have to move that into this folder. I should have done this before the stream, but you know me. I'm fucking dumb. Okay. Let's see. If this is actually going to work correctly, it may or may not. This may actually freeze the workstation that I'm using to do this. And if it does, that's going to bum me out a bit, because I don't want that to happen. Oh, good, it didn't. Cool. It's just taking its sweet fucking time. Have a good stream. Why, thank you very much. The song that was playing sounded like FIFA 98 soundtrack Goth Edition. Yeah, but I'd play that, though. Because then when your characters lose a game, all they do is mope. You know? I'm gonna load in as many sounds as I can.
4. Fuck! Fuck!
There we go.
Fuck him! He's an ass! Go touch his dick!
There we go. So mature. So, let's see. Let's get the Onion one out of the way first, because this is just pure fucking comedy. Like, how many of these is he gonna make? Where he's saying that he's gonna leave? Yes, guys, I'm fucking leaving YouTube. I'm fucking leaving. No, you're not. You're gonna stick around because you're so attached to the fucking platform that you don't know how to leave. Which is hilarious. Like, I was thinking originally that this shit was just to, like, troll. And there's nothing wrong with your screen, by the way. This is an effect that I'm working on. With the little monitor you see in the middle there. But, No, this is just typical shit. All right, let's get you back.
Hey, I wanted to talk about death.
Hopefully your own, and hopefully it's impending.
Fuck him. He's an ass. Go touch his dick.
Not exactly the death that non-narcissists think about, but the death that narcissists think about. The people who are...
I'm sensing a bit of self-reflection here. I'm sensing a little bit of introspection. Are you finally aware that this is what the fuck you are? No, probably not.
was known as YouTubers, as some of you may be aware. Basically, if you make your whole career about your face and your voice and...
Wow, you're so talented. What are you drawing? It looks like a fucking dinner plate with 2 sausages coming out.
getting attention, there's a good chance you might be a little bit narcissistic. You might be able to check off a few boxes. But for a lot of people...
That's ridiculous. A person that wants attention for the things that they do is not narcissistic. The kind of person who is obsessed with living in denial that anything is wrong with them, that's a person that's fucking afflicted by narcissistic personality disorder. The kind of person that goes out of their way to do everything they can for themselves, even like stepping on other people and shit. That's, you know, look in a fucking mirror.
There's death. Very quick death. I was watching a Billy Corgan interview with Joe Rogan. And
oh, you're so deep. You watch Joe. Hey, Onion, have you ever done DMT?
And
you ever done DMT?
Told Joe Rogan that when he got really big, sorry if there's a swallowing sound, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's nice. Just swallow your spit. Just... yeah, it's fucking sexy.
Anyway, when he got really big, somebody told him, all right, you have 4 years. And he was like, what? I'm going to be famous forever. What are you talking about? Anyway, it wound up that person was right. Billy Corgan, I guess, isn't a big deal anymore. Doesn't get a lot of people going to his concerts and so forth, which is weird because when I was younger, he was a legend. So it is very bonkers. But
is this supposed to be like some kind of video where he's having like an introspect? What the fuck is this? First off, motherfucking Billy Corgan has always had a gigantic fucking ego. That's why the fucking Smashing Pumpkins broke up. They couldn't deal with his fucking huge ego. Like other artists couldn't deal with his huge fucking ego. You know, it's only that he's been out of the public spotlight now for a while. You know, that he's doing what you're fucking doing and like pantomiming fucking being down to earth. You know?
But
you don't get to just come from fucking Washington, dude, and like, I'm an expert in all that is grunge. No. I mean, him becoming like a fucking full-blown heroin junkie because he lives near Seattle, that would be a funny fucking era for YouTube for him. Because we know he would make every rookie junkie mistake. He'd probably join like some really shitty fucking Soundgarden ripoff band too. It would just be an insult to Soundgarden. Can you imagine that with his voice too? Black hole sun, won't you come? Oh.
A lesson you can take from this is that no matter how popular...
Are you trying to paint that Scream picture where it's the guy on the bridge?
Someone is, no matter how amazing they are, they die publicly. Like, their popularity goes away.
Yeah, and it seems to be affecting you really badly. Like, you're not even remotely capable of handling that. Well, guess what, dude? That's entirely your fault. That's your fucking fault. I don't understand it. That you did that to yourself, though. You shot yourself in the fucking head in front of you, the public. Not like Bud Dwyer, but like you did everything you could to fucking nuke your credibility. You did everything you could to nuke your own fan base. You did everything in your power to take everything you had and drive it into the earth with your own behavior. And it's not even a career. You know, you're from the era of YouTuber who was so fucking dumb they put all their fucking eggs in one basket. And then when the apocalypse happened and they had nothing to show for it and their career just vomited into oblivion, they're like, oh, shit, what am I gonna do? Oh, I should have these queued up. That's another thing I need to fucking figure out how to do. I guess I'm just going to have it on another screen where I have these because, like, I don't know if you can see on the screen now, like, this is how many fucking effects we got to work with now. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have them in subfolders and shit. But, you know, I mean, you're looking at your career and you're just like, what am I going to do now? Because you didn't plan for your fucking future. Like plan A through Z. Bullshit. You had like plan A. Fuck every other plan because I'm going to have the money to ride on it forever. Jesus.
For instance, Nigahiga or Nigahaga or whatever her name is.
Who the fuck even watches that guy anymore? He used to live nearby me, by the way, because he lives in my old hometown. He's actually a really cool guy. I met him a couple times. Real nice.
If you go to youtube.com/NIGAHIG.
I don't think that Ryan Higa wants your fucking patronage. Fuck off. He can get his own fans.
You'll see.
If you go there, please collaborate with me. I don't want to not be famous. Please help me, Mr. Higa.
What am I gonna do now?
Maybe, unless it's changed since I made this. A whole lot of subscribers. I think he has 25 million or 50.
All right, let me answer this really quick in the super chats. Nuke says $4.99. Stevie, after this, look up Onision's dad diaper fetish in an insane rabbit hole. No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you why it's not. Because this is a bunch of bullshit that's being spread by a bunch of morons right now. Onion Boy's dad is like an Adventist minister who does community-based things for the town that he lives in. He has kind of a quiet life. He's married, got a couple of kids of his own. For a while now, people have been trying to hit me and other video makers that do content about Onion up, saying, look, his dad's in these videos with a diaper fetish and all this weird shit. That guy that you're sending everybody is not Onion's dad. I don't know who the fuck that is. We have seen pictures of his dad. We know who he is. We know what he does, okay? That's not him. It's fucked up, whoever the fuck that is that you're sending around to everybody, but that's not his dad. It's fucking stupid. I've seen the pictures. I dived down the rabbit hole. I couldn't find anything that fucking substantively connected him to him. I found more evidence that the guy's connected to Greg himself than he is his fucking actual dad. But, you know. Now, I may deep dive into it just to see what the fuck this is all about, because the guy himself looks like a fucking lol cow in and of himself. And the crazy thing is, too, the guy has a humiliation fetish, so he's probably just going to look at all the videos people make about him and jerk off because that's his thing. He likes being humiliated. But that's not Onion's dad. So I don't know. Like, somebody hit me up about this a while ago, and I'm just like, okay, well, let me look into this. And immediately when I saw the picture of the guy, I'm like, that's not who that is. That's not. You, a diaper fetish I'm eating. Well, I hope you're not eating chocolate.
What am I gonna do now?
15 million or 10 million, something like that. Whole lot of subscribers. And
yeah, it's better than being on a fucking video. Wait, what? We know it's not his dad. The guy in the video made a guy made a video condemning Onision while wearing a diaper.
His last video.
Okay, well, send me the link to that video and I'll watch it.
We got 300,000 views.
And by the way, don't fucking get mad at me because somebody sent me that shit saying that it was his dad, and I watched it play out for about a week, and that's what everybody was saying, so I'm like, what the fuck? You know, there are a lot of parties involved in all this shit nowadays that's really kind of weirding me the fuck out, because it's like, you know, what's your involvement with this? Like, what do you want out of it? You know, from the one guy from Newsweek to the Pescator guy to a bunch of other people, I'm just like, okay, do you just want to keep this bullshit going? Like, what is your interest in this truly? Because I really want to see this fucker go to jail for the things that he's done. Fuck me for giving a shit. I just see a bunch of people jumping up on their fucking high horse, you know, and I've talked to a few of them. Like, one of them I've actually talked to, you know. It's kind of funny to me. The first thing they asked me, is this being recorded? And I'm like, why does it matter? You know? No, it wasn't, but, you know. Fibro Zombie says, as a sex worker, I can tell you many, many people have humiliation fetishes. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat. I'm not kink shaming, but if they wanted people to make negative content about him, I thought it would be fucking hilarious if people did, because that would be his bread and butter. It's like, yeah, fuck this guy, and he's just sitting there like, yeah, tell me I'm an asshole. You know, that's what he wants.
That's crazy, right?
Ugh.
So if you just
look at how much dirt is like all over his arm and shit. Ew. Do you like you spend like hours in the shower, but doing what? Like, do you actually bathe, or you just cover yourself in more grease?
Just subtract zeros. Let's say it's 25, so 2.5 million subscribers is now 33,000 views. And that kind of almost brings you to this like YouTube's not promoting people's content. They
That
don't.
doesn't mean that YouTube's not promoting people's content, and that math was completely all over the fucking place. YouTube is just supporting the content of the lowest common denominator because it's in its best interest to do so. And I tried to explain this to Chris when I was on the stream. So, yeah, it's like YouTube prioritizes things the way that network television prioritizes things. What will keep the advertisers happy? And again, this is so obviously the Scream picture that you're trying to paint. Either that or what goes on in your empty fucking head.
Promote, like, if you have subscribers, it basically means nothing. That's why when someone says, oh, you're a big YouTuber, when I have a million subscribers or something.
Greg, the only thing that you fucking have is being a big YouTuber, and you should be kind of embarrassed by that. It should be embarrassing that the only thing you made of yourself is to be a big YouTuber. It's like everybody from your era, you know? Like, I don't even really particularly care for Sear, even though he kicked you to the fucking curb and, like, ran you under the bus and told people what an asshole we already knew you were. He's from that era, too. There's a bunch of fucking narcissists who are like, yeah, I got in front of a camera and look at how fucking cool I am. My shit don't fucking stink. Yeah, well, actually it does. And you're all kind of, like, really full of yourselves. So, I mean, if that's the only fucking thing that you've got going, that you didn't try to diversify your talent or your interests or anything like that, like, I don't know. It's just you're a relatively uninteresting person that became interesting for all the wrong reasons. Like, haven't you ever noticed, like, the only thing you're known for is scandal and controversy? You know, and people shit on me about the same thing. Well, why don't you notice haven't you noticed the only thing that you're known for is doing these fucking videos like this? And I'm like, well, at least I'm trying to do something else. It's better than sitting on my ass and just leaving it be. You know? Sakura Shinra says, that's a cool name. Well, look at Jimmy Savile. I thought we were. Because that's how he looks like in his streams. He puts on the Savile shades and everything. It's fucking creepy. Well, look at Jimmy Savile and the BBC. People knew he was a nonce and a sadist, and nobody did a damn thing until after he died. Well, the difference with Jimmy Savile is that he had influence and power where Greg just doesn't really have fucking anything. And Jimmy Savile knew who wasn't in the BBC that was doing that shit. You know, he actually had control over like hospitals for mentally ill people where he was getting his victims from and stuff. So, bow tie French fry. I love that fucking name. Says, what is your opinion on the Smashing Pumpkins since it was brought up? Honestly, I only like the first couple of records, really, and I kind of just lost sight of them after that. Just individual songs after that. You know, they're one of those bands where they were kind of on the more arty edge of grunge music at that particular time, and I kind of like the heavier stuff, like bigger into Soundgarden, you know, Mount Honey, Alice in Chains, Grunge Rock, shit like that. The Melvins. You know, just really the gritty, grungy, grit fucking rock of the time. What's funny is that I think in that video I made of the DC motherfucker, I shit on Pearl Jam or something like that, and I'm just like, I shouldn't have done that because 10 actually is a really good record. I played drums to that when I was a kid. That's how I learned how to play drums initially. I would just put that on in my headphones and just fucking try to match what the guy was doing until I kind of got the ropes a little bit. It's actually funny that I say that about the Smashing Pumpkins anyway, because I was trying to learn, trying to relearn how to do Zero the other day. But it's actually fucking really catchy.
I'm like, no, I'm not. I was a big YouTuber when I actually got my content delivered, but I don't get my content delivered anymore.
People don't want to watch a fucking nonce yammer on about stupid shit. Okay? Like, your views fucking tank because you did that to yourself. It's like, how can you live in the cognitive dissonance that, yeah, you all caught me in a scandal rating young girls' bodies, and you now know that my wife and I tried to groom young girls for sex. We're being investigated by the FBI, too, but it's YouTube's fault we're not getting the views in. You know?
Now it's all about the individual video statistics, you know, like whether or not you made people really mad or you made them really happy, you got them to participate.
I don't give a fucking rat's ass about those statistics, and I don't think that anybody else should because they don't fucking matter. You know what? What matters is if you make content that people want to fucking watch. Look, fucking, if you want to be like one of these J Station, Logan Paul fucking retards, then you can. And sure, you can get 5 million fucking views a video. But, you know, that's not the content that I want to make and other people want to make. And if that's the bottom line for people like yourself, well, then maybe you've got to be an absolute moron like them. I don't know, do a bunch of cocaine and start a channel like J Stations because that's what he did and seems to work for him.
You triggered them, which is partially why drama content sells so well. And you have a lot of YouTubers who are
Oh, okay, so it's my fault and other people's fault because you get caught in a scandal, you know.
realizing that they're becoming irrelevant, so they resort to drama. Like in December, when I was doing meltdown videos, I knew that there was a situation.
Did you see the video of Billy Corgan being reunited with his guitar? No, I haven't seen that video. What I found was interesting about one of his guitars, but I think it was the one that was used on... I'm trying to think what song it was. I think it was Mayonnaise. And it's like those weird little harmonics that you get when he stops... like strumming on the guitar. The only reason they got those was like the pickups were so fucking shit that the second he'd stop playing, they'd immediately feed back. It just, I don't know, it added something to the song that would have been missing if they just stopped. I just thought it was neat that the only reason it was in there is because the guitar he was using was such a piece of shit that it did that. It's like, see, you can make use out of a fucking, like, Walmart Strat.
That was unfortunate for me, so I utilized that to my advantage. I took lemons and I made lemonade, and oh god.
What are you talking about? You're so fucking unoriginal that you can't even make your own painting. This is literally just a fucking ripoff of the Scream picture where that guy is standing on a bridge.
God.
Like, you're so fucking unoriginal that you can't even come up with your own painting. Your fucking content is so unnuanced that even your own physically handmade content is a parody of something else. And I don't mean even a parody, but this is a parody of art. Jesus, even a Dadaist would look at it and go, what the fuck is this bullshit?
I got a lot of lemonade out of that. That was incredible.
Yeah, I thought it was kombucha.
And I could keep doing that, but the problem is that it's just not my beat. I'm not interested. And the reason that I'm going this path is because
it's because you're losing your mind. You're not in control of the narrative anymore. Oh, God.
A lot of YouTubers, you see them completely and utterly lose interest in their channels because their views decline.
Maybe they find something else better to do with their life than sit in front of a fucking camera forever and be some fucking loser on YouTube. Maybe it's not energizing to be on an entertainment media spectrum that's not respected by the rest of the fucking entertainment industry. And YouTube by far isn't. YouTubers aren't looked at by their peers in like actual movies and TV and shit as equals. They're looked at as some fucking loser who didn't figure out how the game actually worked first. And you might find that disincentivizing or, you know, actually kind of talking shit, but it's fucking true. It is. It's fucking true. Look at all the dog shit YouTube original fucking movies they put up on here. They're awful. It's not even just through lack of budget. It's just they're made to be fucking awful because YouTube isn't looked at like, yeah, you're with us, you know? No, you're just another fucking idiot motherfucking YouTube. Ugh, stupid.
Someone once said this quote that disturbed me. He's like, you're supposed to...
Look at that dumb movie, for example, that fucking Logan Paul made about how you had to be like the biggest Mensa score fucking winner in the world in order to be like beneficial to society. You know? The movie sucked. The movie fucking sucked. Even Shane Dawson's hand to try to act in like a movie with that Smiley movie was fucking horrible. Everybody's like, oh, it's pretty good. No, it sucks. I fucking watched it. It fucking sucks. Christian Peck says, did you see the performance Nirvana gave on Valentine's Day, 1994? Kurt was in tears on Where Do You Sleep last night. Yo, dude. See, that's the thing I've always had a massive amount of respect for Cobain for, because he was just so emotional with his music. He was just so emotional with his music. Let me try to bump up the audio if this guy's, like, really quiet, then. Because he doesn't know how to fucking manage audio.
to keep making
There we go. Let me know if that's better.
content until you don't have anything to say anymore, and then you just stop talking because you don't have anything to say.
Well, why don't you stop talking? You don't have anything fucking worth listening to.
And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, how could anyone quit? That's crazy, because this is your passion. This is your dream. This is what you love doing with your life.
I have to say that because it's the only thing I can do with my life, because no one would hire me. And I'm pretty much looking at the precipice right now of being fucking homeless.
So how could you just one day wake up and go, I don't want to do what I love doing with my life anymore? It's like if Jesus stopped making tables. Or
oh, you're Jesus now. And Jesus probably did more than make tables, assuming the fucking description of Jesus in the Bible ever actually existed.
Actually, Jesus was a carpenter, so he probably just made carpets, right? No, stupid. Carpenters specialize in making grapes. Duh. Like, they grow grapes.
Greg, what would you know about being fucking Christian? You were raised in a fringe cult that, like, openly molests little kids and stuff, called the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You were raised in a denomination of Christianity that will never be ordained by the Catholic Church as a legitimate denomination. You don't know anything about religion. It's what I love when he gets all fucking pseudo-scientific and pseudo-fucking theocratic about things, because it's just so fucking ridiculous. It's so horrendous. It's not even like fedora-tipping cringe tier fucking atheism. It's like you were never even taught about religion properly. Your family was just giving money to a church, so, I don't know. You could suck a fucking altar boy's dick in front of a priest or something. I have no idea.
Everybody knows that. No, they don't. Anyway, so...
I'm, by the way, starting to get a little tipsy, so the edginess might come out a bit.
Like 5 people are going to get that I'm joking, but the other people are like, oh, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Yeah. That's...
Yeah.
What is that? Like, it's like kung fu jokes when people don't realize that they are the joke. And anyway.
What?
But I wanted to talk about, in a different video, I was going to make this whole thing where I went through different channels that I was subscribed to.
So did mommy buy you a paint kit? Is that where you got all this shit from?
And I would say, hey guys, look at this channel I subscribed to. 8 years ago, they were super popular, and now they're not popular. Isn't that amazing that people just like die off and then they cease to exist? Yeah, so most every single...
God, he can't even, like, in passing, stop being a fucking passive-aggressive motherfucker. Look at how petty this guy is. Everything comes back to death. Everything comes back to the suffering of other people.
Person I encountered.
Imagine, yeah, somebody in chat mentioned Gail Cord Schuler. Imagine if him and Gail started making motherfucking videos. We should watch another Gail video tonight.
Had, in fact, lost their channel. They used to be gigantic, like Cute with Chris, or Live Lava Live, or Brittany Louise Taylor. All these
people that don't want to work with you and never did want to work with you.
People, they were gigantic, huge. Okay, even Eugenia Cooney. She's actually doing all.
Shut your fucking mouth and keep her name out of it, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Can't anybody in your fucking family break into your fucking house and take all of your fucking cameras and internet routers away? For the love of God.
All right, but she'll have like a hit and miss, you know? She'll like have one video that does...
Yeah, I really care, man. Oh God, I care about it so much. Yeah, God. What the fuck? Haven't you trashed her name enough?
Another one doesn't do well at all, and it seems to have everything to do with the thumbnail and the title, and not at all to do with subscription counts.
Well, what are you, her fucking agent now?
To explain to you guys, a long time ago, you could release a video, and every single time it would be gold, because YouTube would recommend your videos. Like,
so you used to have a golden age in YouTube because it was a new fucking site. It was a new fucking form of content. They featured one of my videos back in like 2007 before like anybody was really using the site, because it was like gameplay I did, and poorly, mind you, because I was not good at this game at all. I'm still pretty shit at it. It was like gameplay of like Unreal Tournament, and it got featured in featured content from the community and gaming or some bullshit. It was like in 2007, like when I was still in high school. You know, I got like 40,000 hits, which was huge at the time. And it kind of sucked that it got big, because the comments were literally just tons of people telling me how much I suck dick at playing video games, which I thought was funny, because it's like not untrue. I got all butthurt about it first, like, I want to quit and never do it again.
For instance, in the videos where
September asks, do you like the Pixies? Yes. I also like Placebo as well.
I know this might be boring to some of you, but I want to talk, and this is my channel. I'll do what I want.
Anyway. I'm so funny. Listen to my fake laughter. Oh, Jesus. You sound like a Scientologist where they do the fake fucking laughter. All right, the guy tells me in another super chat, by the way, check your Insta DMs. Right.
In my videos a long time ago, when I released a video, it would have 60% views sourced of recommended. YouTube would recommend it to tons of people. And that was awesome. I was like, thanks for 60% of my views coming from recommended videos. But now it's like 10%. 10% of my views come from recommended.
10% of your views come from my ass. No, I don't know. What are you bitching about now?
Unless I do a meltdown video or I do something really dramatic, then it goes back up to 60% recommended. Because YouTube's algorithm...
Greg, the only reason people are wanting you to do more videos where you look like you're melting down is we're waiting for the inevitable Chris Benoit stream. Well, people that are assholes are. I'm in particularly not waiting for that because I don't want to see you like actually have a standoff with SWAT or whatever the fuck. I really wouldn't want to actually see that. But with things that are happening in your life right now and how you're actually handling them and shit, you know, it's like, what did you expect? And you can't even color inside your own lines. Holy fucking shit.
Them currently just basically promotes people triggering people. So you have people...
Is it wrong that every time I hear Falling Away From Me by Korn, I think of Onion? Yes, it is wrong. You should associate that album with something better than this piece of shit. Issues is a great record, and you should associate it with something other than this fucking sped.
Contacting me for interviews, saying, hey, wouldn't it be great if you came on my show and you talked to me about all these things, the drama, bleh. And I'm just like...
Actually, they just want you to come on their show so you can humiliate yourself, because whenever you're given a platform to actually defend yourself, you just act like a 5-year-old and just completely ruin even more of your already wiped out credibility.
Dude, you're just
like, I came into your stream on YouNow, and more people actually subscribe to my channel than... The only time they subscribed to my channel more than that afterward was when I went on Chris fucking Hansen. So, it's not that people want to watch your content for any other reason than you humiliate yourself, and people don't want to interview you for any other reason than you're going to humiliate yourself. I mean, let's be fucking frank. Do you really think Chris thinks it would go any other way than how we all suspect it would go? I mean, do you really think he believes deep down this guy would actually answer his questions in a level-headed and sensible manner? No. Maybe for, like, the first 5 minutes, but then fucking, you know, the mask would fall and he'd go back to doing this shit because he's incapable of keeping it up. Bloody Demise says I would pay to see Greg filming himself get arrested. That'd be hilarious. Like, he'd just have, like, a GoPro on, you know? I didn't do anything, guys! What am I gonna do now?
Just a puppet. You sold out completely. You completely and utterly sold out. And I sold out, too, a while ago. I told...
Shallow Hound says, have you heard of Jinx? It has Justin Wang, the guy behind Tales from the Internet, as a guitarist in the lineup. Yeah, I'm actually a fan. I stan Jinx. I love that band. I really think that he's a fucking hella good guitar player. And I really like their music, unironically, because I love new metal stuff. Rap in my metal's not bad to me, anyway. I think they're pretty good. They're really, really good. Come to Charlotte, goddammit. I'll go check you out. I'll go to your show. Hell, if you're up for it, I'll even do an interview with you guys beforehand. Get your music out there.
Totally sold out because I stopped doing what I love doing and I started doing whatever you guys wanted me to or the algorithm demanded. This rope.
I believe that not at all. You just do what you usually do. What are you talking about? I just did what the fans wanted and it didn't work out because I did what the fans wanted. If you do what the fans wanted, it almost always works. It almost always works. If you do what the fans don't want, it almost always fails. All you've been doing is the same shit over and over and over and over again. You've been throwing different turds at the wall thinking that something will eventually stick. No, you're not going to hit it big with another banana video. You probably will hit it big with a fucking shoot off with the cops. But we don't want to see that because that's a level I don't want this to go to. I mean, yeah, sure. Waco in fucking Seattle or wherever the fuck it is you live would get like 100 million views on YouTube, I'm sure.
About this
So,
machine, and it was very successful and it made a lot of money, and yet that wasn't good enough for me. Like, if I wanted to continue pandering, if I wanted to continue making a lot of money, all I could do is
what the fuck? Why wouldn't you want to make a lot of money? Now you're trying to virtue signal your own fucking like personal ideal of goodness by saying, "But I'm not about the money, but everything I do is for money." Like, let me set up a Kickstarter to pay back my legal fees for the fucking wetlands. The fuck? Okay, so for everybody freaking out about what I said on the word sped and shit, I'm not trying to put down people just because they have mental disability or anything. It's like a edgy way of saying stupid. I hope people understand that.
meltdown, and you guys would believe it. This is the thing. This is what's crazy, is that I could make meltdown videos right now, today, and you guys would continue to say, oh my god, this guy's psycho, this guy's crazy, yada yada.
I don't think that they're real because I'm not that fucking stupid, and anybody out there that thought they were real is a fucking idiot beyond all comprehension. Nobody thought that you were really melting down that bad. We do know that you have a tendency to behave like that when you're pressured too much, but it was all intentional after a while. There were moments of legitimate anger that surfaced. There were moments of legitimate emotion that surfaced. You're not that good of an actor. And even when a Hollywood actor, somebody maybe even an Oscar winner, gets into character in a performance, there can be times where you really see genuine emotion come out because they're channeling something from a painful point in their life. But you're not that talented. You just wanted to milk things for money. And we knew that you always wanted to milk things for money. But the question was, why are you behaving this way when you should be acting in a much more mature fashion by taking this shit seriously instead of sitting on your ass?
Yada. But it's bonkers because I already released the bloopers video showing how fake it was.
Oh, so it was just a bloopers video, you know, when Sarah's crying her eyes out because you're making her lie about things. Yeah. Oh, and fuck that dumb motherfucker that put a video out there trying to debunk that shit. Did you guys see that shit? So, but by the way, since the hat is facing the other direction, it says that the fucking video was fake. You can't beat that one, mate. Yeah, shut up. I watched that guy's video and I was just like, holy fucking shit, you were one dumb cunt. Jesus.
But you guys don't care. The algorithm doesn't care. Nobody cares.
Why would an algorithm give a fuck about anything, being a taciturn bunch of math that has no capacity for emotion?
I could literally make you believe whatever I wanted to based on my acting skills, apparently, which aren't even...
No, you can't. All we believe is that you're a childlike idiot whose fucking entire life is about to close out because of the way that you behave as an adult, and it's entirely your own fault, and you can't take responsibility for it. Like, this is so dumb. Like, you can't even color in between the lines on your own painting. You can't even display a basic skill that I mastered when I was in kindergarten.
Even that great, but people are really gullible. I got grown men to believe that I was actually homeless and divorced, which, by the way, looks like my marriage is going to work out. Looks like I'm not homeless.
No, did you beat Lainey into submission so she finally stayed with you? And I don't really give a shit if your marriage is going to work out. You always hold that over people's heads in a really strange way. When we did our first debate, this idiot and I, he basically tried to hold it over my head. He's like, at the very end of it, when we're in like the little Google Hangout room, and he's like, well, thanks for doing this. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, because I had other shit to do. He's like, well, I'm going to go spend time in the shower with my wife. And I'm like, well, whatever, you know. Nowadays, I wonder if she hits him in the leg with her dick on the way out. But, you know, whatever. He just holds that over people's heads. Like, see, you thought we were going to divorce. And I'm like, well, you might divorce after a few years in jail. Both of you. So, whatever. I mean, I don't really care if your marriage works out or not. The future of two mutual pedophiles does not really matter to me.
For now, knock on wood. Anyway, my point is that...
God, I hate when he does that shit. That's what Scientologists do. They do this fake laugh, this humble brag laugh. You know? It's fucking bizarre. You know? Because you can tell how disingenuous it is. Like, anytime a person just starts laughing constantly at their own jokes, you know the motherfucker's full of themselves.
that I could manipulate the system to be very, very successful if I wanted to. But the problem is that
The problem is you're not actually successful and you're not actually talented. Like, why wouldn't you? That's such a stupid fucking statement. You know, if I wanted to, I could play the system and be really successful. Well, why don't you? Why don't you play the system and then become successful? Prove the haters wrong and actually do it. Here's a tip. You can't.
drains my soul. And also,
Yeah, no shit, Archive. I wouldn't mind having you on or even going on your podcast because I think you do one, right? I've seen your videos. They're really neat. I wouldn't mind being on.
you guys take it so seriously that it affects my personal life. And I'm like having to deal with nonsense in my personal life because you guys don't get
You have to deal with nonsense in your personal life because you couldn't keep your pants on and keep your fucking emotions or attitudes or behaviors in check, you fuck. What do you think? That all this is happening to you right now just because somebody made an angry video on YouTube? This is pathetic. This is like beyond pathetic. Yeah, people just take things so seriously. You shouldn't take it seriously. You know, when I fly you out to the house and say that I love you and I care about you and then I fuck you a whole bunch of times and then I smear your name all over the internet and all that shit. Nah, man, you're just taking it too seriously, man. You're just wigging out. And fuck you. Good God. It's no big deal. You know, I took your virginity and I fucked with your head emotionally, and then, you know, I turned around and told the entire world about what it's like to do anal with you. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? You can't even, like, this is, like, I'm supposed to take this seriously. I can't even, because I'm trying to take it seriously from a guy who can't even color in the lines. I've seen kids at, like, fucking Denny's do it better than you. They're little crayons and shit they give you on the menu if you're like a kid.
a joke. Like you see someone pretending to...
This is a great coronavirus painting, by the way. This is shaping up to be just pure horror fuel. What is this?
Be crazy and pour kombucha on themselves, and you're like, wow, this person needs to be institutionalized. And it's like, no, this person is a troll.
No, this person needs to be institutionalized because, like hardcore pedos and stuff, he can't fucking restrain himself from wanting to fuck everything he sees that's underage. Jesus. You have no control over your impulsivity. So you want to fucking act like an idiot on YouTube, whatever. Okay, that's fine. You can't speak from the position that this isn't you because this is just something that you do on YouTube and in no other facet of your any other facet of your life, because we know that there is no other facet in your life. That what we're seeing in your behavior on here, and not the kombucha shit, but just the way that you behave and treat people and look at people, there's nothing other than that. That there's no other complexity to you. That you're just an asshole that has no impulse control, has no desire to even try to get in any way, shape, or form, and refuses to believe that there's anything wrong. You know?
It's like people forgot what trolling was. They completely forgot.
I haven't forgot what trolling was, and I'm a hell of a lot better at it than you. Your entire You Now stream found that shit out.
Trolling was. And in 2020, everything's serious. Everything's real. And I gotta say, I don't know how you managed going to watch Bruce Willis films. You must think that guy is actually this mass murderer. You think, oh, wow, he just...
When is Bruce Willis a mass murderer? Bruce Willis has played a badass hero in all of his fucking movies. What are you talking about? Where's a movie where Bruce Willis played a mass murderer?
Shot 7 people. Why is he not in jail? This is crazy. Bruce...
Do you not know what Die Hard is about, you dumb motherfucker? Holy shit, actually watch the movie and try to watch it. Don't just fuck another teenager on your couch while it plays on in the background. The fuck are you talking about?
Willis is just walking the streets. He's a criminal. That seems to be the parallel.
That's not a parallel because that's a terrible comparison. Bruce Willis plays more often than not a hero in movies until he's in pieces of shit like fucking what was it, North? Jesus. That doesn't even make sense. So was he a fucking mass murderer in The Fifth Element? Was Corbin Dallas really the fucking villain? Zed's dead, baby. Yeah, but Zed deserved to die. Zed deserved to die. Zed was a fucking rapist asshole. Fuck Zed. He was in Pulp Fiction. He was pretty self-serving. Like he beat the one boxer to death, sure, to get a whole bunch of money. And then what happened? He goes to fucking get out of town with the money, and then fucking what was his name? What I forgot? Goddamn, the guy Ving Rhames played. You know, has a shootout with him in the street because he basically realized he was getting fucked by his money. And then what? He ends up killing the guy that was like trying to get both of them raped. He like killed the gimp too. Then he killed the sleazy guy too at the fucking counter, which I thought was hilarious because if you've ever seen the movie Hobgoblins, yeah, he's in that movie. That's how he actually got the role for Pulp Fiction, believe it or not.
Because in one area you have an actor, and in another area you have an actor, and they're both acting. Yet on YouTube, everybody
like maybe if he said this about like John Travolta, maybe it would be in a better fucking comparison. If you said it about, I don't know, fucking who directed The Ninth Gate, Polanski, maybe it would have been a better analogy. Like, because how is Polanski not in jail? He actually fucking like raped a 13-year-old and then moved out of the country to try to avoid prosecution. Marcellus Wallace, yeah.
It. They act like, oh, this is real. And it's not. I mean, unless you're Brooke Holtz.
Yeah, I think he killed the gimp. I believe he killed the gimp, yeah.
Which you actually...
Because when he went down there with the fucking samurai sword, didn't the gimp try to grab him? And I think he slashed him with it. I know he fucking heart stabbed the guy at the counter. And then Marcellus Wallace fucking blew the guy who was raping him up away with a shotgun. Like, he shot him in the dick, like, square right in the dick with a fucking 12-gauge.
Eat your dog. Which, you know, reality...
And then, oh yeah, I forgot. He killed fucking John Travolta because he grabbed the fucking silenced MAC-10 off the fucking kitchen counter. And then when he came out of the bathroom, he just, like, unloaded the entire magazine into him. It was like a fucking 60-round mag, and he just dumped it, like, straight into him. It's just like laying in the fucking shower after he got out of the bathroom, just like looked like a piece of bloody Swiss cheese after he was done.
Check. I don't want to make people freak out or anything because that's not fun for me. But a lot of people do that. Not a lot of like okay, so people hitting their dog. I've seen that personally in my life. I've seen people that I'm related to hit their dogs.
Oh, Crazy
I've
Tammy.
Seen people in China literally devour dogs and turn them into poop.
Are you shitting me?
So we
Oh, that was actually really in poor taste. But
outrage about her smacking her dog and spitting on her dog and all that stuff, which is horrible.
I'm more outraged by some asshole who doesn't fucking bathe his dogs, walk his dogs, give a fuck about his other pets, just accumulates animals for the perceived perception of being a fucking animal-loving, sensitive guy.
It's terrible. Let's go ahead and pander and say, oh, you know, it's the word going. She's a monster.
Yeah, I don't have to bathe my dogs. Eat a tortilla off the floor. Fuck you. You're just for the camera. I gotta get these haters off my butt, so I bought you, and I don't love you, but I know that if they see you, I can tug at some heartstrings. Fucking fuck you. Fuck you. When they drag your sorry ass out of there in handcuffs, you know what? I'll adopt your dog, and I'll love that dog more than you ever did. I'll take good care of that motherfucker. That dog looks like a sweetheart. That the big one that he's got, that poor baby. That poor fucking goddamn baby, you stupid motherfucker. Fuck you. How dare you? Anybody that sees you walking that dog in public should fucking beat your ass in the middle of the street. And then take the dog away from you so they can go to a home that isn't fucking abusive and neglectful. You killed a fucking turtle by putting it in a plastic bin in the sun. And then when you got called out for that level of stupidity, you just milked it on social media as a ruse. You fuck. You did that so assholes like me would make videos about you. You knew what you were doing. And people, they got up my ass so far about it. Well, look at what he does, what he's in trouble now. Ugh.
Let's go ahead and make sure that you get your little social justice warrior nut.
Are you shitting me?
Out of that. Okay, oh, it's so terrible. We have feelings. We're all feeling people. We feel things.
Oh, I eat vegetarian food because I'm so fucking special. But just ignore the fact that I'm actually a vegetarian because when I was raised in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, they have this weird tenets for, like, vegetarianism and shit to just separate them from other denominations of Christianity and for fucking no other reason at all. But you're a social justice warrior. I don't actually give a fuck if you eat animals or not, but it's what mommy popped into my head. Again.
Are you shitting me?
We get it. We all care, okay? We care so much. Now go enjoy your cow burger.
Yeah, you care so much that enjoy your tortilla that I flop on the floor, you fucking goddamn worthless mutt. You worthless fucking mutt. I don't give a fuck about you. You know what he says when he looks at his dog?
Fuck you!
Probably. Fucking asshole.
Because they don't matter.
What do you fucking want, Mr. Adventist? What do you want? Okay, Miss Adventist Crazy Tammy. Do you want the entire world's fucking food industries to just cave into your will? Well, that's not going to happen. What about countries that can't actually develop any sort of fucking apparatus for agriculture and shit? They're like barren desert shitholes where they can't farm anything. What do you want these people to do? You see a high degree of meat consumption in countries like that because what the fuck else are they going to fucking eat? A dirt burger? You know, whoopee, I have a fucking vegetarian fucking meal every so often. I'll eat like fucking Boca burgers every so often. I'm not here fucking sucking PETA's dick, claiming to be somebody that doesn't enjoy a good fucking hearty steak. Whoopee. You know, at least we don't do what motherfucking China does and shit and eat fucking stray animals off the street and motherfucking, you know, street vendors and stuff. We eat slop out of the garbage and shit. And then wonder why a fucking plague took over the country. You know, shit.
Fuck you!
Ooh, I like that one. I need to sample that for one of my tracks.
Fuck you!
Unknown says, isn't Onion being low-key racist? Like, every culture eats different animals. There's nothing inherently wrong with eating dogs and cats. It's just different. Well, and that is true. There is nothing inherently wrong with eating dogs and cats, but I'll still kick somebody's ass if I see them trying to grab one of my cats for food, because it is a cultural thing. You know, different cultures engage in different eating habits and whatnot, and also there's different, you know, nutritional values for different animals. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bison burgers kicked fucking ass when I tried them. They're fucking great. My God, they're like the richest kind of burger you can ever have in your life. Holy fuck. But you know, we don't in the West eat a lot of those kind of animals. It doesn't really matter. Plus, like with kosher foods and stuff, like with Jewish and all that, you know? Like, so what is he going to shit on people for that? He doesn't understand enough about the subject. Just like, because he was, of the way that he was raised in it, because of the way that he was raised in it, he doesn't understand enough about the subject to really make any real criticism. Okay, hang on. Oh.
We live in a society.
Yeah, okay, Arthur, fuck. You fucking idiot. Fucking morons.
It's just bizarre. It's so bizarre. If you guys were all
It's so
vegans,
bizarre that people do what they want.
Fuck you!
I would totally get outraged. It would make total sense because, like,
You know what people should do? Since it actually isn't violating any of his personal privacy, since it's not actually harassment, since it's not actually anything that violates his personal autonomy, you know what they should do? They should just have a big-ass fucking steak cookout nearby his house. Like, you know what his neighbors should do? They should just fucking smoke a pig on a spit in his fucking, like, in their backyard. Just to watch this idiot fucking bobble over like a fucking bobblehead toy and be like, you shouldn't do that because I'm a vegetarian and you're not allowed it.
Fuck you!
you're not doing the same thing. You sweep the floor as you walk along so you don't step on any bugs, yada yada. You are great. You are Jesus.
Yeah, you know what fucking, that's a really neat thing you bring up. You don't step on any bugs. Did you know this guy was like so abused about fucking treating animals right when he was a kid that he refused to step on insects, in his own words? Like, how many times a fucking day do you gotta yeet your kid with a fucking shoe to make him that fucked up? Holy fuck. You know, I smashed a big nasty fucking brown recluse off my fucking desk the other day. I'm not gonna sit there and fold that thing up on a piece of paper and put it outside because I've been bit by a brown recluse before. And the last thing I need is it's like fucking nasty venom eating another fucking hole in my skin.
You were the next coming of Christ. You were the best. Which, by the way, Jesus ate fish. What the frick?
I'm a good boy, mommy. I said frick. I didn't curse today. Can I have a breast? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so what? Jesus probably did eat fish. And it doesn't fucking matter because who cares? It's a fucking fish. Who cares? Your fucking idiotic denomination of Christianity thought it was virtue signaled better than others because they don't eat meats. Like, I've actually gotten fucking in an argument with one of these idiots before about it. Years and years ago, which is why when I found out he was an Adventist, I go in on him so hard about it because these people are fucking morons. Like, I almost want to fucking find the video on YouTube where they show you how to, like, actually shame people for that fucking shit. Because the way that they frame the video, they actually think that they're not the ones being unreasonable. And it's exactly the same kind of argumentation that he poses. Even the Amazing Atheist back in the day was like, why is his fucking argument for it so fucking stupid? You know, he goes, it's like a religion to you. TJ, you know what? You were more right about that than you realized because that's where the fuck it came from. They don't have an argument for efficacy or morality or fucking health or anything about it like that. It's fucking stupid. It's just like, well, we do it because, and you shouldn't because. Well, that's not a motherfucking, you know, that's not a reason. I'm not going to live in the pods or eat the bugs, but, you know.
Those are animals. Why are you eating fish, you murderer, Jesus? You're a monster. I can't believe this. Jesus, cancel Jesus. We need a hashtag cancel.
Yeah, okay, like I said, when's the fucking Gig Harbor cookout gonna fucking happen, man? I'll even go so far as to, like, maybe, like, you know, cap a couple of elk or something like that, you know?
Jesus.
You know? Like, hey, do you mind if we clean and dress this in your yard? Just so this fucking idiot can finally shut the fuck up, because shit.
And Gandhi, he apparently laid with young women. Oh, cancel Gandhi. Martin Luther King cheated on his wife. Oh, we need to cancel Martin Luther King. Like, where does it end exactly?
Actually, fuck Gandhi. Gandhi was a piece of fucking shit, and most people don't realize how big of a piece of shit he was. I'll play a clip in a minute here. In fact, I'll fucking do it now about Gandhi. Well, no, I'll do it in a little bit to show you what a fucking piece of shit he really was. Yeah, he vied for some peaceful things, but also he was from a caste of people who wanted the genocide of another fucking people, and that's no small thing. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about him. Like, Gandhi and you would have got along because he liked harems of young underage girls too. You fucking freak. He used to call the castes of other people that he didn't like kafirs, which is like their country's equivalent of calling a black person the N-word. He was a fucking racist. He was like a huge fucking racist.
Exactly, is my question.
Has anyone been bit by chiggers? Those things are terrible. Yeah, those things are awful. They're like a tick. They're kind of an insect that's like a tick. And they're fucking terrible. I've never been bitten by them by myself, but, you know, I've seen and heard stories, and they're fucking terrible.
When do you guys start to realize, holy crap, everybody is a person? Everybody.
Yeah, but not everybody is going out of their way to, like, fucking fly girls out to their fucking house and say,
fuck you!
To their autonomy and agency and their individuality as a person.
You know, everybody thinks they're perfect until they're the
Nobody in this fucking crowd out here thinks they're perfect. I'm a fucking scumbag for a lot of the things that I've done in my life. I am trying to make up for those things and do better for my future. But for the first 25 years of my life, I was a cock. I'm not going to put myself out there and say I was fucking perfect the way that you do. You know? And we want to talk about more historical people that were pieces of shit that were fucking, you know, I guess comparisons to your own behavior and shit. Yeah, fucking Mother Teresa and her convalescent homes for the dying where people just went to die like they're in a fucking Kung Flu quarantine camp. Fuck. Yeah, those were great humanitarian things. All these fucking idiots kissing her feet and shit like she was a patron saint, collecting millions of dollars and just pocketing it into her organization to not give back to fucking anyone. You know, yeah, people are people. People are people, but at the end of the day, it's what they do that defines their fucking character. And so many of these fucking people that you wanted to iconize just a minute ago were fucking scum in real life. And maybe, fucking maybe, you should have done a little bit of goddamn research. A little bit of goddamn research into these people. So you just didn't sound like a fucking idiot. And yeah, so what? Martin Luther King had an affair on his fucking wife. He did a lot of fucked up things behind the scenes. What he did for the civil rights movement was amazing. However, what he did in private, yeah, was pretty fucked up. And I'm not just going to look at what he did with the civil rights movement and then immediately overlook all the other fucked up shit. I think that's the argument that he's wanting to make. I think that what he's trying to say is, well, I've done some good things for people, so that means you need to, like, overlook all the fucking years of bad shit that I've done. That's fucking stupid.
Pointed at. And now it's a bad thing, you know? Wait, judging people feels bad? It feels bad to be criticized for being a normal person?
Yeah, I mean, how many people out there aren't flying young girls from other states, from broken families into their house to take their virginity? Yeah.
Fuck you!
Yeah, so Martin Luther King did a lot of bad stuff. Gandhi did a lot of bad stuff. Malcolm X definitely did a lot of bad stuff. But if we're...
And you never did. Okay. How many more of these fuck yous do I have?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I like that one.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
These are all, like, really short, though.
Fuck you! You! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I like that one.
Fuck you and everyone most that looks like you! Fuck you, you piece of Fuck you, you piece of shit!
I like that one. I like that one. I'm going to use that one.
Decent people, we're going to realize that the people we're talking about are effed up just like us.
Yeah, we're all out there grooming children.
Fuck you, you piece of shit!
But that's not the point of this. What I really wanted to talk about...
A channel called Internet Vault found Greg's earliest videos from his website pre-YouTube, and he hasn't changed since he was 18. I am going to look that shit up.
Was the fact that people experience death on YouTube. And I want to highlight one channel.
Well, okay, what did that fucking have to do with anything you just said about Gandhi?
Specific. There's Live Lava Live, youtube.com/LIVE, LAVA, and this guy is amazing. He's incredible. And the reason he's incredible is he did not sell out. Okay? When the views went down.
Yeah, okay. That's nice. Wow, there's another one that just fucking went up like 13 minutes ago. These are fucking terrible. These look fucking terrible. He looks like a fucking idiot, bigger than before, even more so now, but I don't know.
When he stops getting people fangirling over him and so forth, he just kept pushing out
Okay, so what?
content. He's like, you know what? This isn't about views. This isn't about, you know, getting that
This entire video has been a fucking complaint about you getting views, and now you're saying that you're not doing it for the views? What are you... Is there a point here? You know, you...
Morality. It's about being a freaking person who has something to share with the world that's interesting.
What is that? Hey, girls, do you know why your labia is dark? You had videos talking about that. Do you know how to fucking change your tampon? What fucking staggeringly entertaining content that is.
And this guy's videos, they're not the best. They're not the best for me.
Oh god, is this painting like gonna shape up to be something? Wow, it looks even worse than before. Is this just what your inner monologue looks like, this thing? Just two people screaming at each other in the void? This is like really starting to drag, folks.
Because they're so special. They're very special videos, and they're expressing his creativity constantly. And the fact that
this is so creative.
That isn't celebrated is really sad. And
if I had a child that fucking presented me this fucking painting here, I would immediately take that kid to the fucking doctor and have them ask what the hell is going on in your fucking head. What the fuck is this nasty fucking thing?
Instead, drama videos are pushed into society and making it more toxic and horrible.
Yeah, I'm out there working with the globalists to make the world a worse place.
The fact that we got a president of the United
I'm part of the fucking anti-fucking socialite agenda or some fucking bullshit conspiracy.
States constantly on Twitter tweeting garbage, which, by the way, my tweets have reduced significantly. Even on
who cares? Wow, you're such a big fucking voice in the Twitter sphere.
UniConfans.com, because I just lost inspiration. I realized that you don't have to say something every 5 seconds of every single day about...
Yeah, but then you go make this prattling manic video for 13 minutes.
About something else. You could actually just be a person with your own life and not...
You could, but you can't anymore, because what life are you going to have before you get fucking indicted? So, I mean...
Obsessed.
Maybe you can go to McDonald's a couple times before that happens, I'm sure.
Over Twitter and other people. You could actually just live your own existence and be at peace and enjoy being alive, having oxygen to breathe, a roof over your head. All this thing. All this thing. Welcome to I Don't Speak Good.
Yeah, no shit.
Anyway, long story short, on youtube.com/Onision, I'm doing content that I enjoy now. And on this channel, I'm doing content that I enjoy now. I don't know what I'm drawing.
You sound like you fucking enjoy it. You sound like you didn't just rush through this.
But I'm probably drawing something.
I don't care anymore. Just fucking shut the fuck up. Let's look at some of these. I can't stand this because it's just prattling on about like how it's not about the money and... All right, so... We've got a few. Onision's first ever video. Okay, hang on. Wow, it must be fucking first ever because it's in 4:3. God, look at his head has always been gigantic.
Call me weird. I don't know why you'd call me weird. Weird's kind of a harsh word for me.
What the fuck is with his voice? Holy shit, why does he sound like that? Whoa!
People call me weird. I don't know why you'd call me weird. Weird's kind of a harsh word for me.
Why do you sound like that? What the fuck? How did you go from... what even is that? How did you go from sounding like the kind of person who would have committed the fucking Oklahoma City bombing to this soft little fucking wuss? Holy shit.
I mean, I'm not too strange. I'm not too crazy.
Why do you sound like you're from out here? He's got a southern drawl. What the fuck?
Call me crazy and maybe I'll go crazy.
Why do you sound like that? Wow, this is fucking amazing. This is entertaining.
Whoa. What a concept. You call a person crazy. Oh, crazy.
You sound like the kind of person who does need to have a standoff with the SWAT team, apparently.
Crazy.
He's like having to whisper because if he talks too loud, his mom will come in and hit him with a fucking fire extinguisher or something again.
Man, gonna get you. Look at me. I'm Mr. Crazy Man.
Well, he doesn't sound any less intelligent than he does now.
I'm gonna get people because they call me crazy.
This was before he was in the Air Force, if this was from Mr. Odd.
go freaking figure, man.
Well, you know, see, I really don't sound. I really don't think he sounds much different here. He just sounds just as dumb there as he does now.
You're crazy, man.
That's how he eats pussy. This is fucking ridiculous. Holy crap. I swear to God, if I had any kids that turned out this fucking way, I'd take them back and be like, sorry, we're gonna have to return this. It's defective.
I'm not crazy.
Can this wind up in the fucking documentary? Can this clip wind up in the documentary? Or
I'm not crazy.
why do you sound like a completely different person?
Always had a choice. Wow. But to get all that, you've got to have HBO and Max.
He has HBO on in the background. What the fuck? You'll be able to hear it if you're listening in headphones.
Aren't you glad you do?
Don't have HBO or Cinemax?
No, he's just got a fucking TV on in the background.
Add them now with digital cable for just $9.99 more a month.
What the fuck am I watching? What are you on, some kind of fucking drugs? Did you just like crush up a bunch of Xanax and just snort a rail of it off your table? What am I watching? What is this? I'm just watching this guy's like fucking head bobble around and like thoughts try to formulate amongst all the toxic gases in his brain. Good God. Okay, that was legitimately horrifying. And, yeah. What the fuck? What the... There's more. There are more. That was his first video. Okay. Okay, so him beating himself up.
Talking to my girlfriend? No, dude. I'm not talking to your girlfriend.
Wow, he actually managed to have other friends.
Is there even a girl here? No, there's no girl here.
Oh no, he's talking to himself.
Talking to my girlfriend?
Look at this. Look at this fucking incel. If I saw a guy like that walking around out the street, I would fucking, like, stay the fuck away from him. Look at this thing.
No, dude. I'm not talking to your girlfriend. Is there even a girl here? No, there's no girl here, man.
You know what he reminds me of? If anybody ever seen Gran Torino, he reminds me of that fucking white kid who's like, way to go, old man. And then fucking Clint Eastwood just says, shut up, pussy. He looks like that kid. Which, isn't that supposed to be like Clint Eastwood's grandson?
What are you talking about? I saw you looking at me. What? Now I'm looking at you? What? What about your girlfriend? Hey, don't you get smart with me, huh?
He's... Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that brow. He's always had the caveman brow. Holy fuck. So he's always had the furrowed caveman brow. It isn't just because of like fucking Botox and shit. What the fuck? These are like in his mom's place too. Like this is like in his old house. Like when he was still living with Crazy Tammy. Look at this fucking dingy incel bedroom. This is so fucking creepy. It looks like a fucking room in an insane asylum. I mean, like, you've all seen my old cringy room. Covered in shit.
Fight guy, because I really don't want to fight, but that's obviously what...
So he's got, like, the fucking soft voice. What the fuck happened? Okay, let me just go back really quick. What the fuck happened to his voice? Like, between here...
I'm not too crazy. Weird's kind of a harsh word for me. I mean, I'm not too strange. I'm not too crazy.
Like, what happened between there and here?
you want to do. Yeah.
It's like this is where he just started getting the soft little fucking fuckboy voice. Like, what the fuck happened? I'm actually genuinely curious. Like, when did you lose the ability to, like, be a man or at least sound remotely masculine? You know? You sound like such a fucking metro.
I think I'll... do. Yeah, I think I'll...
Look at how he throws a punch! Oh shit, I'm intimidated. Fuck. You're gonna take on Chuck Liddell any day.
Yeah, I think I'll...
He throws a punch the way that fucking douchebag fucking white no-neck guys who don't know how to fight throw punches. Holy fuck. Oh, he actually hit himself that time. I could just watch that all day. Just put that on a loop. Bow down, bow down.
Hey man, that wasn't cool.
Ha! Oh shit, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna watch that on here because it'll get me copywritten. Although I actually do want to watch it because it's really good. Hold on, I need a brain cleanse really quick. I love that lead so much. You know what's fucking hilarious too? It's like this video is kind of almost an allegory for Greg's life because it's literally just built on the guy in the video. His whole life is like built on fakeness, just like emulating other people. Which is kind of funny because the juxtaposition is I think the song is about how much Pete was like really suffering from depression and an early attempt at an animation film. Thank God the Look at that fucking thing.
Fuck you, you piece of shit!
I was hoping that would be what are you gonna do now, but Then wow, this is fucking terrible. If I had a penny for every pixel in this fucking video, I'd have like, I don't know, 3 cents. I never ever wanted to know what animation made of completely compressed JPEGs look like, but now I do. This really sucks. What in the fuck is this? Even... What am I watching? Like, I can't even react to it. I just have to stare. Like, it's a video game, but it's an animation. And it's, like, based on his dumb Reaper's Creep book or whatever. Like, with the ending. So he's just been floating these ideas in his empty brain forever. Hopefully not. There's more nebulous evidence that the Jad person was ever real. He has a story about this friend who supposedly died, but I don't know. Hold on, I'm not gonna. If this features his exes, I'm not gonna put it in. Let me preview. Okay. What the fuck? Look at that incel poster on the wall. Look at the incel poster. Holy shit. So Ed Bighead here has always been a fucking incel. Apparently he doesn't have closet doors either, and he's just always lived in a nasty fucking mess.
You know, a lot of people actually think that this might all be just me. I might be an absolute goof who can never be serious and will never grow up.
Yeah, well, how many people were wrong about that?
It's not true. A lot of the things I do on my website don't really actually...
Holy crap, he really so obviously has some kind of like learning disability. And I'm not trying to put down people that do, but he is like what the fuck?
Identify exactly who I am. They just say a little bit of what I can do. So, I guess the main focus I'm trying to put out there is that,
You're one of the most boring people alive in this video. Holy fuck.
I'm pretty cool. I'm a cool guy.
Who the fuck fucking says that? Okay. Who fucking says that? I'm pretty cool for the kind of guy who looks like he's gonna drop a couple roofies in your fucking drink.
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah, either that or drugs. I mean, I won't even bullshit. When I was experimenting, I wasn't much different than this. But that's because I was fucking baked out of my mind.
So, to prove my point, I wanted to show you me being cool.
That poor fish in the tank in the background is like, please kill me. I don't want to be in this moron's room anymore.
I really hope I'm cool.
Well, you're not.
Shut up. Anyway.
What was that? What was that?
Anyway.
No, go back. Look.
Shut up.
Yeah, do that in my high school when I was in high school, and that's basically how you got a whole room of people just stomping you, because fuck you.
Fuck you, you piece of shit!
Anyway. So without further ado, I'm going to be cool now.
Good God, he's always had the monstrous fucking caveman brow.
So without further ado...
He can't even... What the fuck? What the fuck? It's... Oh my God. So you can't even deny it, dude. Unless you want to say, it's just hating on me because my videos suck. No. Oh my God, it's always been there.
I'm going to be cool now.
Look at that shit. Holy fucking shit, this is amazing. And look at the goofy fucking haircut, too. You can see, like, how much hair he's lost over the years. Because, like, this entire hairline is, like, just receded so fucking much.
Now the cool...
Before MGTOW, after MGTOW.
coolest thing a person can...
That's, like... Pre-Roger, post-Roger. Oh! What the fuck? And this is... Well, you can't even shit on it either, because this is shit that you actually owned, though, and you unironically wore. Holy fucking shit. God. Pre-incel... Well, actually, not really, but post... Yeah, you know. Like, yeah. You and the guy everyone told her to worry about.
Could ever do is kick the living crap out of someone.
This is amazing. Isn't this what you wore in the Murder Eaters video?
I don't care who it is. If it's a guy, a girl, a baby, I don't really give a crap.
You... Look at the face! Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh. Hey, ladies! God. Oh my God. Oh.
You cunt!
Hang on, where is it? You just see this coming at you in a dark alleyway.
What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now?
Ugh. God, he's just always had those stupid fucking low eyebrows. He's just like, oh man.
It's cool. So, I'm gonna show you me kicking the crap out of someone. Then you'll know how ungeeky, undorky, ungoofy I really am.
He made these videos in high school, and I can only surmise this was made as a response to people beating the ever-living shit out of him every day. If that was the case, the reason people were beating the shit out of you is that you're an unsufferable ass, and there's nothing cool about anyone who goes out of their way to show everyone how cool they think they are. I was a total mother... I was a total motherfucking nerd when I was younger, and nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a fuck. So...
You just wait for it. Oh yeah. Alright, let me demonstrate. I'm gonna pretend I'm kicking someone's ass right now.
You actually went out in public wearing shit like this, though.
It's gonna be kick-ass stuff. Just watch it. It's gonna be toy.
That fish is trying to swim out of the tank to get out of the room, and it can't.
It's gonna be awesome. Roy, you.
Unknown Archive says, Stevie, putting this in perspective, when this video was made, Sarah was in diapers. Yeah, that's an amazing way to fucking put it. When this video was made and Mr. Cool here was showing the world how tough he thought looking like Roger Klutz in a beanie was, Sarah was literally a fucking baby. Imagine that. Imagine, just think about that for a minute. This fucking dude looking like this, and she was a baby. That's like, putting that in perspective, it's like he would look at that baby and said, yeah, in 16 more years, you're mine. Heck, oh.
What am I gonna do now?
I'm talking to you.
What are you trying to be, Dana Gould?
Why do I twitch? Shut up! Come on! Get over here!
An average day of Onion having to endure this from high school. I don't fuck. What the fuck? What is this?
I'm gonna knee you in the nuts! Oh, you don't like me kneeing you in the nuts, huh? Well, I'm gonna kick you in the face! Oh, you didn't like me! Oh!
This is like that video where Varg started beating up his camera. There's a thumbnail for you. Ugh.
Oh, you didn't like me kicking you in the face. Oh, I don't care. Oh, a little girl wants to tug on my back leg.
What in the fuck am I watching? Is this how you fight? Look at his face now. Holy shit. I wish this was in HD, because I'd love to have a fucking GIF of that for this video. Look at that. He looks like some kind of fucking doughboy. Hey, going west storming. Do you like the taste of onion-flavored cock in your mouth? I see you in my chat. Do you like the flavor of russet down your throat?
Police officer! How convenient!
Is this all this is gonna fucking be? This is fucking retarded. Why didn't you abort for real, though? Like, I mean, I know that your doctors told you that your son was going to turn out completely fucked, and you should have aborted, but, like, for real? Like, why? Like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, what benefit was there to have this in your household? Okay. So this.
So that's me being cool.
Yeah, you make a really good point, Turner. He did steal the scene from the Breakfast Club because he was just trying to be like the one kid who had the jacket on.
Don't make me kick your ass, because I totally will. That was the coolest thing.
Okay, this was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the fucked up part is, yeah, I don't think that he's being ironic. Oh, wow, there's actually military onion in here. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay. Like, I get that fucking people goof off from time to time when they're in the military, but we all know how he treated his military time. Wow.
Off your knees, soldier. Now do a proper push-up. That's one. That's two. That one didn't count, soldier. How pathetic.
Why did he ever go into the military, though, is what I just can't really wrap around my head. Like, what the fuck benefit were you thinking you were going to be? Were you, like, going to be like Audie Murphy or something? But, like, the worst inverse of it, where instead of the most decorated soldier, you were the most idiotic and useless?
Do you think I am? I can't even see a right push-up. I've been doing this for 50 years. Don't you think I know what I say? Oh, Master Sergeant. Hey, stupid.
Hey, can anybody who's actually served with this fucking guy actually come forward and fucking tell us what the fuck it was like for real? Like, how many times a day did he get you guys, like, what did you guys have to get the piss smoked out of you by your fucking, you know, training instructors and shit because of it? Like, how many times a day did you get punished because this fucking asshole couldn't keep his fucking goddamn mouth shut and his power complex shut? You know? Because I've always wondered, is like, was there ever a Private Pile fucking situation where you all just tied him to his bed and beat him with socks full of soap? I mean, I wouldn't blame anybody, but...
How you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you. How you doing, stupid? You feel stupid today? 'Cause you are. Why don't you come over here and try to pick a fight with me?
If somebody was standing there egging me on like that, I'd just fucking come over there and kick him in the fucking head.
Come on. Yeah, look at you. You walk like a stupid guy. Who's really stupid.
Hit him with that fucking rock in the head as hard as you possibly can, son.
What are you doing? Ah!
Hello.
Yeah, don't even smile about it. Like, beat him to death with that fucking rock.
I'm a water bottle, and I'm full of water, 'cause I'm a water bottle.
Okay, I can't fucking stand any more of this autism. Jesus fucking Christ. My taxes were paying somebody to fucking do this. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's more military shit, because you can see his fucking uniform in the background there. Hey, taxpayers, look what your money was paying to fucking do. Okay, Zex is in this. I'm not gonna... No. Shut the fuck... No, you fucking... Shut the fuck up. Fix your fucking player. I'm not gonna put her on. No. You've been through enough. I respect you enough to do that. Wait. Okay, this... Okay. This is retarded. Like, I don't know any other word for it. This was retarded. Like, I feel dumber for having watched any of this. All right, so somebody's been sending me a link they wanted me to look at. And let's see. I have to, oh, yeah, okay, no, it's over here. Okay, why the fuck is this thing being fucking stupid? Okay, I'm trying to get the link up. Okay, I'm trying to get the video to, like, work here. But I can't because it's, like, opening in a proprietary... Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to search this fucking thing because the fucking desktop app I have, dude, for... This is just acting like a complete fucking weird piece of shit. So let me search this. All right. This is what somebody wanted me to look at. This is a fucking thumbnail from hell, by the way. All right, so let's look at this. He wanted me to look at this. Omniscien's dad diaper fetish. I already checked my... Okay, so... I'm not gonna lie, that actually is a cool remix. I actually like this mix, though. Okay, so let me read this fucking thing. There's been some new info regarding the Onion Dad has a diaper fetish leak to come out in the days since I uploaded my last video. In the days since that video came out, it has been posted to Reddit, Kiwi Farms, and most notably hundreds of Discord servers. Yeah, it popped up in even mine. Including Onions. Since being banned from a server where I got the initial leak, I managed to rejoin on an alt account that I had made for this specific purpose. I'm not gonna lie, this fucking remix in the background is like making my jimmies rustle. I actually like this, though. It's like fucking hard techno fucking psytrance. I like it, dude. Someone in there by the name of Ella had brought it up to him, and obviously it made him very upset. Dude, it fucking bumps, dude. So, Grug, is it true that this is your dad? Some people have been saying it is. No, you fucking piece of shit. I made that shit up as a joke like years ago. Why do people keep asking me the same shit? It's so frustrating. What a fucking asshole. They were just fucking saying, they were just asking him a question. What a, what a douchebag. Well, I know it's not his dad, but apparently the guy like, okay, so just let this play out, because this guy wanted me to watch it. So, this is a fucking fire mix. After seeing this, I decided to hunt down the man in the file dump Onion had originally posted. After some digging, I managed to get in contact with him, and he had this to say. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. He curtsied.
Hey there, everybody.
Oh my god. This guy manages a fucking goddamn fucking, like a Motel 6, doesn't he?
Diaper Fag Waddle Bottom here.
His name is what? His name is what?
Hey there, everybody. Diaper Fag Waddle Bottom here.
Diaper Fag Waddle Bottom. Oh,
I'm
wow.
making this video to dispel some rumors that have been going around about
Look at the way he's toddling around. Holy shit.
me recently. There's been talk in various forums and chat rooms that I'm the father of a YouTuber named Onionson? I'm not really even sure. I didn't even know about all this until Autistic Boy's Money Clan told me about it.
Autistic Boy's Money Gland. Who the fuck are you people? You're hilarious.
And I want to thank them for that. People believing these lies is just absurd. I'm not even old enough to be this guy's father. I'm only 6 years older than him. And my last
Holy fucking shit.
name is Ryan, and his last name is Jackson. If you want to make fun of me for something, please make fun of me for being a big sissy diaper faggot.
Fucking Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my god! Oh god! What the fuck?
My name is Christopher John Ryan, and I live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh Jesus!
And I wear big, thick Pampers all the time. All the time.
Ew. Does this get hey, dude, does this get explicit though? Because if it does, like, I can't play the rest of it. Let me preview. Okay, no, he's just like jumping around on his fucking, okay.
And I deserve to be exposed and humiliated to the whole world for that. So
I've never seen a guy before that's like so okay with this though, for real. Like, he fucking really is. He's almost like a Tim and Eric character in real life. You know? We need to have this guy on the show. We need to have this guy on the show for real. Like, I want to interview this guy. Like, where did all this start? Like, holy shit. Oh my god.
if you'd like to check more out, my Instagram is Diaper Boy Christopher John Ryan, all one word.
How did you get an Instagram name that long?
Thank you. Bye.
A monster, as nobody wants to see Mercer no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you.
I love this fucking song though. Big thanks to Christopher John Ryan, Diaper Fag Waddle Bottom. You can follow his social media in the description.
Little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop the
Seriously, this fucking song. Does anybody post the song? Okay. I would assume it's this one.
Now, this looks like a
Nope.
Obi Trice, real name. Outside.
Nope. That ain't it. What the fuck was that remix? That's fucking great. Obi Trice, who gives a fuck about that? Let's see. Maybe it was this one? Oh, but this is hard as fuck too. Dude, that bass is fucking nasty.
Guess who's back? Back again. Hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating.
Dude, this is nice.
You waited this long to stop.
Dude, that's hard as fuck. I fucking love that. I was trying to search for one and I just found another. I'm gonna fucking have to grab that. That's fucking cool as fuck. Maybe it was this one. Psytrance, sort of. Oh, God. Fucking total cringe in the background, but... Search for sissy diaper dude mix. Yeah, sissy mix, right? Oh, I love it. Imagine if fucking Eminem just came out with a record like this, though. Oh, wow. Dude, that's fucking nasty. Sent you the mix in DM. Okay, cool. Thank you. I really liked that fucking mix, for real. Alright. Toon Squad. I fucking figured it would be Toon Squad. Okay. So, this was it. I don't know why I liked this one. That's a hell of a sub, dude. Girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I had to put in the comments, you don't want to know how I found this song. I like it, though. A little bit of weed, problems complicated. Attention, get ready. Follow me, 'cause we need a... Oh, God, I like that. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, Diaper Boy got us to a good place. But yeah, that's what I put in the comments. It's like, you don't want to know how I found this song. I'll link it for those that want to grab it. That's fucking fire, dude. I fucking love that shit. That goes hard as fuck. There's another good stuff that I was listening to earlier today. I was thinking of putting this one in like a mix of like horror for like the beginning of the stream. I don't know. This one takes a minute to take off, but it's really good. Takes a minute, but once it takes off, it's really good. Jared Leto's not a great actor or musician. I know about the underage thing, but the thing is, though, like, I did like the first 30 Seconds of Mars record. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. That goth FIFA 98 soundtrack was dope, though. Yeah, like I would play a goth FIFA though. I would. You just like look down all mopingly and just kick the ball like all apathetic. Have you ever seen people play an apathetic game of soccer? Yeah. I miss this kind of fucking electronic being a thing. Sounds so trippy. This is so trippy. This sounds like something I would have made. Oops, I screwed up the link. I was going to copy and paste it. Now that I've hemorrhaged like 30 people from watching, there you go. Come to the Netherlands again. This kind of music's always a thing here. Yeah, but you know what? Y'all have some really... y'all. God, I'm so goddamn southern now after living here. Y'all have some good-ass stuff. You guys have one of my fucking favorite fucking styles of music. You guys in the Netherlands know how to go hard as fuck. Let's see. Alright, this one is fucking killer. This is fucking sick. Yeah, but I heard Pendulum is getting back together again. Shallow. This kicks in hard as fuck. Oh, fuck yeah. I am so jealous as me that you've been to this. I've wanted to go to this for a fucking while. The minute I saw the fucking preview for this, where it's like Mad Max and this kind of music, I'm like, motherfucker, this looks so fun. Oh. I'm actually surprised at how few cars there were in that parking lot in that shot. Oh, that's probably for the staff, though. So the actual parking must be pretty fucking huge. Oh, man. Fucking Angerfist has been, like, a big influence on my shit for a long time. That guy's got fucking crazy fucking good tracks. Crazy good fucking tracks. In fact, one that I was working on recently was kind of inspired. I can just actually bring that up really quick. Would you like to save changes to soundboard? Yes, it'll save all the associations for all my stuff. And hooray. I'll fly you out in a non-grooming way. I'll fly you out on non-groom airlines. I DM'd you a neat mix on Discord. Nice. I will check it out then. This is taking a minute to start, but that's understandable. Baz Luhrmann films? I don't know, because I may have actually seen his stuff before and not even known it. What has he made? Well, he did make Romeo and Juliet that I have seen, and Moulin Rouge. Okay, so yeah, I have seen his stuff. I like his attention to detail for things. I like the almost excessive amount of detail he'll put into things. Just his particular styling is very interesting. Like, I liked what he did with Moulin Rouge, and I liked what he did with Romeo and Juliet. Just a lot of the time, though, they do accuse of style over substance. So this was one that I was working on the other day. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, I love that fucking stuff. Damn, going in hard, Stevie. The Dutch are proud. Yeah, I would love to DJ this stuff in your country. I love this shit. I've been doing this stuff for a long time, and honestly, I'm prioritizing doing this stuff more with my time than really the Greg shit. I don't mind talking about it and blasting it on the stream and stuff, but this is my bread and butter, for real. I always like the beginning to this one, too. Oh, wait, holy shit. Did I just blast the fuck out of your hearing? Oh, fuck. I am so sorry, guys. I was unaware that that was that loud. Holy fuck. Alright, let's try that again.
Even as a little kid, I was always one to examine things closely. The world was full of riddles, mysteries, and puzzles, and I learned early on that I had a gift for solving them. I learned that careful examination of how and what and why would inevitably lead to understanding and to control. But what I didn't know, what I never could have imagined.
Oh, you will hear my sub.
My own life would become the most challenging puzzle of all.
Yeah, I think that that one's going to come out pretty good. I think that's going to come out good. I'm going to fix the drop on it maybe a little bit, but yeah, I do music streams for those that actually give a shit about not just the onion stuff. I do music streams where I work on stuff like this. I will say though, like when a lot of people drop out, I don't mind because listening to the same part over and over and over again can kind of be a little strenuous on people. It can be a little strenuous. It's like, oh shit, it's just the same thing over and over. Yeah, but when you're tweaking it and stuff. See, that's the thing that comes with music making that really becomes quite monotonous, is having to listen to the same thing over and over and over. Then you know your track's better than everybody. It's like, oh, I keep hearing the song, man. It's like, yeah, well, I made the motherfucker. How do you think I feel? Fuck. I also may have the lead into it be a little better because I just love hearing this fucking particular kick drum on its own. Fucking Jesus. Legit question, how do you feel about thirst comments on your vids? I mean, it sucks, but they're gonna happen. You know? I mean, I don't really know what to say. People are gonna post what they're gonna post. What do you make the music for? I make the music because I legitimately love and enjoy music, and I release it on Bandcamp, which you can check out in the description box of this video. I make the music because I like making music. Let's see. Should come to the Amsterdam dance event, Stevie. I would love to. If I wanted to go to Masters of Hardcore, I've wanted to go to Dominator. I love that shit. Like, I'm a hardhead, like, all the way. It's kind of funny, too, like, living in the United States as I do, liking that. Because, I mean, it's not to say that that shit didn't used to be big in the rave scene out here. It's just, you know, it's been kind of absent from it, and everybody got into the, woo, wubba lubba dubstep. Ooh. You know. But it's not to say that I don't like that shit, but also it just kind of pushed out every other genre to the bottom, you know, which I think was kind of bothersome. Jessica Jeffrey says, Canadian, $7. Thanks for introducing me to the 70,000 tons of metal cruise. I'll now go in the future. Do you think next year's will be affected by the corona thing? I don't really think so. I don't really think so in particular because that, you know, they run a tight ship, no pun intended. So I don't think anything like that would even happen. I really don't. And also, it doesn't go to areas that are actually really afflicted with anything like that anyway, as far as I know, because it's mostly in the Caribbean that it goes. So I'm not in particular too worried about it, but I'm glad that you got turned on to it. I'm glad that you now know about it because it's a fun fucking thing. I love doing it every year. It's amazing. I love it. It kind of died from the mainstream late 90s in the Netherlands. It was huge here for a long time. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I saw like the old school Thunderdome videos I saw. Holy fucking shit. Let's take a warehouse the size of a stadium and just pack people and speakers in it. Fuck it. I mean, you know, that looks like fun. That looks like fun. Kind of curious if we shouldn't watch another Gale video. Because that was cracking me the fuck up. That was cracking me the fuck up when we did that. Because I've known about Gale's videos from Medicare. I think I watched one of them on Drunken Peasants when I was on. And if they ever want me on again, I'll go on just as a guest. I mean, I don't mind. You know, they wanted me on there just deal with that shit, and I have no problem with that, but I love this little stem here. It's so fucking cool. This one's gonna be a big one. I love this fucking... I love the way this one's turning out. Alright, so let me go back to the soundboard really quick. Sheerenbeard. And that's how I got my... sound effects. All right. Dun, 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 dun.
You tried to do the FBI, didn't work. You tried to do the police, didn't work. Are you shitting me?
Alrighty, let's see. Gail Cord Schuler. President Gail is for the little people. Oh, wait, even better. She's announced she wants to run for president. So let's look at this first. So Gail's running for... All right, did I just... Okay, so let me open that and let me just drag it over here. Okay. All right, so... All right, then let's get you guys back up. Here we go.
Hi, you guys. It's time for me to make...
Then I gotta adjust my fucking volume
And
again.
I decided I'm going to officially...
Because motherfucking people don't know how to use a goddamn microphone, and yeah.
start my campaign as an independent.
Oh, nice. So Gail's running for presidency, which is great. That just bodes well for the future of America.
For United States President. The reason I'm doing this is because Jesus told me to stay out of politics because he's...
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Gail won, though? Like, and she's having a meeting with, like, fucking Kim Jong-un. And it's just like, why are you having this meeting? Because Jesus and Brett Spiner's penis told me to.
He said, Gail, you're going to be on the ballot for the general election. And if your name's not there, they can write you in. So that's what you need to tell your followers. Jesus wants me to stay out of politics because I'm going to be on the ballot. But
I would love to see. I would love to see an operation where fucking just tons of fucking trolls and people online literally write Gail's name into a ballot. Imagine having Gail and the diaper guy on at the same time. Dude. Oh my god.
Decided since Jesus wants me to run for U.S. president, let me tell you that I've established a page. I actually have a website, and I've established a page detailing my campaign platform. And, you know, I've been getting mail for the past 6 months verifying that I'm on the ballot in the run for U.S. president. Oh, by the way, one of my commentators made a comment about my clothes. He said, she always wears the same clothes all the time. That's because she's so poor she can't afford to buy any clothes. Actually, it's not that I'm poor. It's that I'm lazy.
Well, at least she can admit it, you know.
These are my favorite outfits. I've got a closet full of clothes, but I just hate to do laundry, and I have to do the Gail commandments. So what I do is I just wear what I'm I like my comfy clothes, and I wear I just wear.
It's kind of weird seeing like a moment where she's not like talking about like Brent Spiner's dick or fucking Matthew McConaughey's dick or some like crazy celebrity fucking conspiracy shit. It's really weird seeing her be normal. Also, why is there a fucking TV monitor, a fucking microwave oven above it? Like when she has a full kitchen.
What I'm comfortable in, it gives me less laundry to do, so it's just a matter of laziness. I'm not a vain person, so I don't go around trying to show off my wardrobe and that sort of stuff. So that explains it, okay? I'm just lazy about doing laundry. And if I wear less clothes, that's less laundry for me to do. Anyway.
That makes... I never thought I'd say this, but that makes a lot of sense.
As I said, gee, I've been getting mail, and I've been laughing, thinking, wow, somebody's put me on the ballot. They said, congratulations on running.
You know, that's the fucking funny thing that people should have actually figured out by now. You can just write in candidates. It doesn't matter. Like, that's how independents kind of get in. If they can't fucking, like, front the money, just be on the ballot or whatever. You can, like, write in whoever the fuck you want. That's how D's nuts got on the ballot.
For president, for running for politics, and I thought, I did this. I think my men put me on the ballot. So I'm on the ballot. I've been getting mail for the past 6 months telling me that. So I'm starting my campaign. You can vote for me as U.S. president in the general election. If my name's not on the ballot, you can write me in. I want to extend an invitation to some political candidates that I like to endorse me for U.S. president. I'm asking Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard, and Donald Trump to endorse me for U.S. president. If they choose to do this, that means their name's going to be on the ballot with their name and then my name next to them in parentheses.
Oh my God, I would love to see that.
So if you see their name on the ballot like this, it means if you vote for them, you're really voting for me.
Bloody demise, you make a good point. So she just said she was lazy, so the microwave is there so she doesn't have to wander too far from the TV. Yeah.
They just want to, like give a personal endorsement on the ballot.
Brett Spiner has a restraining order on her, though. Is that true? I've heard that. Is that absolutely true?
If I am elected in November, I want to make Tulsi Gabbard my vice president if she endorses me. So list her as my vice president.
Oh, Jesus. What a fucking fearful fucking future I have now. Oh.
If she agrees to this. Tulsi will need to swear to honor my conspiracy law in order for her to be my vice president. By making her vice president, I will allow her to do a lot of my presidential job since I'm a very busy person. But everything she does must honor my current laws as set forth on this page that I'll have a link to underneath this video. I would like to make Bernie Sanders, if he endorses me, in charge of health and human services, since his Medicare for all is very...
Yeah, he does. Oh my God, I gotta look that up. Oh my God. She actually has a fucking fan wiki. Brett Spiner speaks about Gail Cord Schuler. She has been stalking him for 24 years. Well, this came out in 2014, so that goes to show me how out of the loop I've been. Okay.
Your picture. Okay. So here, Andrew and I are at the PNE today, and we...
Good luck to you! I love you, Brett!
Hello. It's some unwanted, and there's this woman named Gail Cord Schuler who's become somewhat of
Look at his face, he knew!
internet meme by devoting this crazy YouTube channel to you. I'm wondering if you've ever heard of her, and if you have a response to her claims and so forth.
Well, nobody here knows what you're talking about except for you. And so I'd be glad to answer you privately about that. But I do know about it. It's only been going on for about 22 years.
Oh my God.
Holy shit!
I'm next. I've never met her or spoken to her. Sorry. She has a very rich fantasy life. And...
Holy shit!
and God bless her.
Thank you.
I'm calling the FBI.
Okay, so I just asked Brent Spiner.
This did not look like the kind of... This is not the image that I had in mind of the guy who was going to ask that question, but yeah.
The question I wanted to ask him about Gail Schuler, I am delighted with his response. A lot of fans are lining up now to meet him in person. What did you think of my question to Brent Spiner?
I thought that on one level it was highly inappropriate, which is why...
Oh my god, who the fuck is this guy?
I'm glad that you asked it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that he handled it with grace and tact, and basically he...
Who the fuck are any of these people?
So the first thing that will come up is my website where the series is. If you haven't seen it yet, just Google Fresh Hell, those two words. The first thing that will come up is my website where the series is on, and you just hit videos and watch the whole thing.
It's free, right?
Okay, whatever. 22 years. That's fucking insane. So then we have to search Gail Cord's stalking. Okay. Yeah, but... So he's been dealing with this, like, half my life. That's insane. So this is from the DP wiki on him. I'm trying to find, like... Okay, so they don't have anything about that. I'm gonna have to go find the fan wiki. Alright. Jesus. The Church of Gale wiki. So it's another wiki that nobody bothered to fucking flesh out. Okay. Gail Cold Schuler, also known as by her pen name Gabrielle Chana, is a YouTuber, novelist, and screenwriter of the leader of the Church of Gail, an organization fighting against the Jesuit order to prevent them from achieving universal domination. Yeah, okay. Gail's men are comprised of many Hollywood stars and other famous people who Gail is convinced to marry her and help fight against the Jesuits. Because of malware blocking the Church of Gale from reaching Earth, Gale's forced to live in an apartment building in Florida until the Jesuit space fleet is defeated. Wow. Gale also believes that fat women's farts cause mental retardation. I mean, I'm not really in disagreement there. I'm trying to find the... Okay, so they don't have that. I want to know about the... I want to know more about, like, the fucking 22 years of harassment, though. Like, where did it really start, and why did it really start? No, she has a lot of people on Patreon. Yeah, no. She does.
Similar to my national health care plan. Donald Trump, if he endorses me, will be my campaign advisor and my press secretary. To deal.
Oh god, I really hope you actually win, because this is just a fucked reality that I want to live in. I just want to see this play out. Alright, let's see. Let's go to her page again. Because there was one where she was for the little people, and I want to know what she meant by that. Alright, because this was from an hour ago.
I wanted to talk about why I am running for president.
Of course, there's Fox News on in the background.
Actually, I was on the ballot in 2016, and I won the 2016 election for Trump, as I mentioned in my previous video. And I just voted for Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know if you can see this here. right here. Last time I tried to do this, but my camera wouldn't focus. But anyways, Tulsi's on here, and I voted for Tulsi.
Are you allowed to do that?
I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can. Anyways.
I love how they actually have to highlight on those, like, vote for one. Like, some idiot out there just votes for fucking every single one.
I voted for Tulsi. The reason I don't believe my name's on the ballot in the primaries, but
Oh yeah, no, God, down the rabbit hole. Oh God, I would love it down the rabbit hole on
it will
Gail.
be in the general election, and if it's not, you can write me in. I'm very busy, and I've actually written a huge body of law. It's the size of an encyclopedia. And that's because when Vladimir Putin came into my...
The thing that I find amazing about is just the name dropping. It just happens. It just happens like out of nowhere. It's like, you know, she'll be talking and then all of a sudden, like, you know, she'll name like some random person, you know. So I was taking my mail out, and then Matthew McConaughey, it's just the way she fucking talks about this shit is fucking hilarious to me.
My life in 2003, I noticed there was so much injustice in the world, and a lot of it was tied around the legal system, which I felt was totally corrupt. And so I wrote Conspiracy Law in an attempt to have justice in the world, to override...
Is she going to go over it? Because this video is like really long.
The corrupt establishment that, see, the Jesuit order's been in existence ever since around the 1500s, and they
she's just like so casual about the way she talks about this shit.
Have access to scientific technology which is not being discussed on any news channel except Gabriel Chana Fox News, and what
Gabriel Chana Fox News,
they're doing with it is criminal. They create clones in order to steal the identities of authentic people. They've done this to just about every man on my marriage list, and they do
every man on my marriage list.
Do this to anybody who is famous or influential.
Yeah, she does, Comfort Doll. She has a dildo named after Putin. She had one named after Brent Spiner, too.
And who they
I think it's the same one, though.
Feel is in their way. And they've tried to clone me, but they can't because
you're a pubeless woman talking to me about running for president and Vladimir Putin.
Catherine the Great, King David genetic profile is immune to cloning. And
you're immune to... The process of copying my cells won't work. You will only get more supercharged magic dildos.
Other members of my family are hard to clone. Unfortunately, I have a very evil sister who I believe is either a sociopath or a psychopath. You might say, how could you come out so different from your sister? Well,
I'm sure that a few people have said that.
I was raised by a narcissist mother.
This is about to be, like, really deep, and now I'm gonna feel like a fucking asshole for laughing at this, aren't I?
And she was the golden child, and I was the one that she kind of, like, despised or didn't have any respect for. And as a result of that, I was very, very shy. And I was so shy.
Yeah.
My first grade teacher went to my mother and said, your girl is so shy. She's about to flunk first grade. And come on, Lord, get the lighting here.
You know, that's actually, if that's not just another fucking blathering from her mind, that's actually, like, really sad, actually.
And so my mother said, just go ahead and put her in second grade. And then I did all right. But, you know, I was actually a smart kid. My great uncle is Howard Hughes.
What?
And they attacked him because he had King David genes. I got my King David genes.
My great uncle was Howard Hughes.
From my father. And my great uncle's Howard Hughes. And I literally do have the genetic profile of Catherine the Great and King David. It is true. And that's why I'm such a target. And I mean, I know I'm a target as soon as I go out. Like today when I went grocery shopping, it's funny, like when I'm going through the aisles, I feel like everybody's just timed to bump into me. And like,
Like she clearly has like schizophrenia, and this is like actually really sad to watch. But at the same time, it's just like the timing of it's great. So yeah, anyway, I'm related to Howard Hughes. Like
when I was
what?
at the pharmacy today, because of HIPAA rules, they're supposed to wait 7 feet back from the pharmacy counter. When I went to pick up my Seroquel,
Whoa, wow. You're on. Wow, that's not a light drug.
This person was right, practically breathing over my neck. He was right behind me. I'm sure he was a Jesuit. And
holy shit.
I'm surprised that the pharmacist didn't tell him to go back. So today it seemed like
could you imagine her just flipping around and looking at a guy who's just waiting to get his fucking like pain pills or whatever, and just like, stand back, you filthy Jesuit!
Are you serious?
Walmart, the store where I was shopping today, was just overrun with Jesuits. This is very common for me. I mean, I notice like when I go out and drive.
Man,
this has been going on for me with me for years, and what I do is I write my men, I send them an email, and I let them know what happened. And sometimes I'm able to get pictures.
Who's on her marriage list? We need to go back to the fan wiki really quick. So let's look her up again, because I want to know, like, when she says her marriage list, like, how many fucking poor motherfuckers are getting hit with these messages? Gerard Butler? Keanu Reeves? Oh, no! I wonder... Keanu Reeves, Vladimir Putin, Brett Spiner, and Gerard Butler. The Keanu Reeves article does not yet exist. Does not exist. Vladimir Putin, he does exist. Okay. Good God, I can't believe that's an actual a picture of Putin. Could you imagine if, like, Trump took a similar picture? Took a similar... Yeah, I love horses! Vladimir Putin is the current president of Russia and one of Gail's oldest men, second only to Brett Spiner. He is a longtime lover of Gail's and taught her how to perform brain-to-brain sex. Gail began brain-to-brain sex in 2003 after being taught by Vladimir. She continued her relationship with him using this method so they could understand one another in their own native tongue. At some point in late 2007, early 2008, Gail was forced to deny her relationship with Vladimir, causing him to go into a deep depression and seek counseling from the church's lead psychiatrist, Gerard Butler. Oh. She immediately picked this back up and vowed to continue her something. I don't know. It cuts off there. When Gail was working at Walmart, when she started that Vladimir was behind the store judo chopping her enemies. What? What? Gail has stated on numerous occasions that Vladimir refers to her as arousal as my erect. Yes, das vidanya, my erect. My erect. Gail is quite enamored at her belief that Vladimir has an enormous penis. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, you know, it's Vladimir Putin. Like, would you believe for a second that a guy who looked like... Oh, shit, let me get this picture up. Would you believe for a second that that guy right there doesn't have a cock bigger than the horse that he's riding on? Like, I don't mean even the horse's cock. I mean, like, bigger than the entire horse. I don't think even for a second. No.
Pictures, but you got to be careful.
Shrike Butcherbird says, Hey, Stevie, I know that it might not be your thing, but would you be able to watch a short film on stream? It's called Corporate Monster. It's extremely good. It's based on... yes, I've seen that. I've seen that. I don't want to violate the guy's copyright, though. So if you want me to do a reaction to it, then I'll do a reaction to it. But yes, I've seen it with the fucking squid face motherfuckers and stuff. Yeah. It's got lots of nice Easter eggs in it, too. It's got a lot of nice Easter eggs in it, too. I loved it.
Getting video footage of complete strangers and putting them up. I can send private stuff, but you know, I can't post them publicly. It could be an invasion of privacy issue. But the reason I'm running for president is because...
Why not?
I am probably the least corrupt of all the candidates running. I admire Tulsi Gabbard because she's...
You know what would be fucking hilarious is if Gail fucking running the country was what it took to fix it. You know, everybody should just embrace the Church of Gail and give fucking huge dick dildos to fucking people, and the world would be a fucking better place. It just boomed the economy, and our fucking whole world was benefited by it. No, I don't know. But that would be fucking hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. I can only take so much of Gail, though, because it's just like something about like the way that she speaks. I don't know. It's just like the pedometer just bores the hell out of me. And that video was like 26 minutes long. And I'm like, the thing I'm afraid to do when it comes to people who have like major schizophrenia is like accidentally pick up anything from that. Because the thing about people with that is they're so deep in their delusion. They're so deep in their bullshit that it becomes convincing. It's like, wow, what if the fucking world is actually run by Jesuit? It's like, oh, no, it's fucking not. It's just this person has no delineation between that and reality. I wish that Alistar666, I wish that Dracula, Gerard Butler, was my whatever the fuck she said she did, he did for her. Dracula 2000 was awesome. He was great in that. That movie was just pure cheese, and I enjoyed it. That had a pretty nu metal soundtrack. I think it was trying to compete with, like, Queen of the Damned. It was trying to compete with Queen of the Damned. It was a good track. Let's see. Aussie says, did you want me to DM some public domain movies to you for you to do a movie sesh too? Yeah, sure. I mean, if you know of any that are fucking funny, like there are free to watch movies on YouTube that we could get together in a fucking collective stream and just shit talk. Like funny, I actually have this song on right now. It opens up the movie Hackers, and that's actually free to watch on YouTube. I just have to find like a way that we could all link it together. So if we could do it through like Rabbit, and then I'll have you guys on, like, watching it through the Rabbit in the Discord. Then we could just kind of fix it that way. I mean, that would be a fun thing to do. What do you guys think? Would you guys enjoy that shit? And do it like on a weekend or something? Like every other weekend? Alright, awesome. Yeah, Hackers is a good movie. The Onion movies. That'll be like for a total shit talk session though. Ugh. I'm gonna need to refresh some of my drinkage in a minute. This video's fucking tripping me out. This is exactly what played when I was in Amsterdam in one of the coffee houses where you can actually buy some really good strains. And I was like, yep, this is exactly what needs to be on in this place. Wasn't Angelina Jolie in Hackers? Yeah, she was. Very young. Very short hair. I think her and Johnny Lee Miller actually got married after they were in that movie. Alright. Checking my DMs, dude. Oi. Wasn't Rabbit taken down? $9.99 from Alicia Hayes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Let's watch Killer Bean. What's Killer Bean about? This is one I was listening to earlier. From that time was Foxfire. I haven't seen that. You have an underwater themed coffee shop too, with waterfalls and cylinders filled with bubbles and LEDs and water effects projected. Holy fuck. Seeing that stoned what are you doing? I'm just staring at the wall. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? That's what I'm doing. Inknoy, I think that's your name. You ask, what do you think of mindless self-indulgence? I really gotta be in the mood to listen to them. Mindless Self-Indulgence was like a band that gave me the impression that if you could like actually audify ADHD, that's what the fuck it would sound like. It was just all over the place too much for me, and something about Jimmy Urin's voice just fucking really... I didn't like it. Oh! It's just, I couldn't get into it. I liked his wife's band better, though. She was in Morningwood. I don't know why, but I liked that better. Something about it. Let's see. Sleepy Doodle says, Stevie Wolfe, did you see Suit Yourself's video on one of the girls from the Onion scandal? Apparently she had something to do with Kai. No, but I'm gonna look that person up right now and see. How long is it? Oh my god, this is a... Is it the 2-hour video? Is it the 2-hour video, man? Because this video is 1 hour and 51 minutes long. And I don't know if I want to sit through 1 hour and 51 minutes of fucking SFM shit on top of a fucking onion. Also, the comments in this video make me want to punch some of these people in the fucking throat. Because, you know, it's like, yeah, guess what? Because somebody's young, they can't be groomed or whatever. That fucking argument really fucking pisses me off. Okay, yeah, this video is like way too long. If there's a section in it you want me to watch, though, just let me know. If it's 1 hour and 51 minutes, it's not 2 hours. Well, it's 2 fucking hours, okay? That's a long time to watch a video. It's probably a good video, but it's just like I don't have time on my stream to watch that, nor do I want to take that much time. Trash horror movies are my crack. I wonder if one that I actually quite like is still on. Oh, fuck, it still is. But the framing is still fucked. Oh, wait, no? This is the Blu-ray version? Holy fuck, we can actually watch this. I actually like this movie. It also blows my mind that this is Junkie XL, by the way. He did the movie's music for Mad Max and motherfucking Deadpool. Alright, let me close the soundboard. Well, I'll leave the soundboard open. And we'll drag this over. I actually quite like this movie. It's a fucking cheese fest. Now people are hemorrhaging out. No. Chris Cat says, I need to go. Thanks for hanging out. Stevie, come back soon. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping on by. Oh, Sleepy Doodle. So is he saying that shit about Regina? You know what? These people can just fuck themselves. You know why? Because it's just so fucking deplorable. Guess what? Motherfucker used these people for his own gratification and had them around pedophiles when he was moderating that fucking forum. You know, it's fucking edgy as fuck when you're a video maker that doesn't have any fucking kids and doesn't know what it's like to know that these people out there are willing to exploit your own fucking children. So it's like, have a couple kids and you know what it's like. Oh, fucking fuck people like that. Oh yeah, there's this weird 2000s film called Dogma that's pretty awesome with Alan Rickman and Cate Blanchett. Oh yeah, dude, that's a fucking classic, dude. I love Dogma. I love that movie. I fucking quote shit from it all the fucking time. I want to get a Buddy Christ on my fucking desk. It's just... Death Machine is another good cheese fest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a great movie if you like cheesy shit. Brad Dourif is great. I want to know what his outtakes on the fucking set were like. This one in particular I dig. Extreme Dad, debate me right now. About what? All right. You might recognize a sample from this. Mallrats was really good. Lightning Pictures presents Purple Thumbprints on film. This one's called Class of 1999.
In 1992, there were 543,767 violent incidents in American high schools. In some cities, the areas around these schools were beginning to fall.
I fucking totally used this stupid fucking sample.
By 1997, the number of violent incidents had tripled. Gangs had taken control of large sections of these cities.
All of America became Detroit.
free fire zones. Kennedy High is located in the middle of a free fire zone. The police will not enter. There is no law. The Department of Educational Defense has been formed to reopen the schools and control the gangs.
Imagine a future where things are literally so fucked they have to make a DOD just to go fucking corral kids. Look at that fucking hair!
Megatech to help you with your problem.
Look at that shit.
Wasn't an easy decision.
You
You are, after all, educators. We are automation and robotic specialists. At first glance, not exactly compatible fields.
Like, my hair is compatible with a synth pop band,
Situation
though.
in our high schools call for unusual measures.
Yes, Malcolm McDowell's in this because, of course, he's fucking in this. What is with his agent? Malcolm McDowell's agent is like the same as motherfucking Lance Henriksen's agent. It's like these are really good fucking actors, but they get put in the weirdest shit.
Meet the pride of Megatech.
Oh, and meet my goofy fucking hair tail.
Find a group of educators as you'll find anywhere in the world. I guess you could call
Like, if I'm gonna watch something that's an hour long, I'll watch something like this, you know?
them super teachers.
Cody, come with me. You're getting out.
By the way, if you're a fan of Freddy Krueger, Freddy 3, that's where this kid's from.
These artificially created tactical education units have been thoroughly programmed in history, chemistry,
BDSM.
all mathematics, of course, physical education. And they also come equipped with the optional XT6 hardware to deal with discipline.
This one's programmed in pipe smoking. Yeah, I've actually been locked up. I don't remember TPing anybody.
Not actually human beings.
Mr. Bryce.
1 million megabytes.
Actually bad teeth, but... Can you imagine just like for the shot, just him standing there with his face stretched like that so they could add the effect shot in later?
9 a.m. culprit, we'll have your ass back here. If you violate any of the terms of your parole, we'll be waiting with open arms to welcome you back to the real world of discipline.
Back to the porn stash world of discipline. Yeah, my cousin Paul Blart will get you.
Gentlemen, I would like to present to you the principal of Kennedy High School, Mr. Miles Langford.
I'm not Stacy Keach.
Dr. Forrest, thank you. That was indeed
A bitchin' haircut. Yeah, Pam Grier is in this movie.
sponsored by the Department of Educational Defense and Megatech.
Oh, we've detected copyrighted audio and video. Get the fuck over it. You know, what the fuck is the point of making fucking media if nobody can see it? Grow a pair. I don't give a shit. Fucking block my stream. Fuck you, YouTube.
Are you shitting me? Is going to make it possible for classes to resume once again at Kennedy High School. You all know what we've had to face in the past. Drugs, gang activity.
Well, what's your valid criticism? Why don't you try sharing it, and we might know what your criticism is.
Rampant violence. And of course, this group of particularly troublesome students with prison records, who, because of this experiment, will be released back into the school population.
Please tell me that it's called Ludovico High School.
Today.
Well, why don't you share what your fucking criticism is, and then I'll know what the fuck you fucking want to debate about. Like... Shit, Jesus. Yeah, that is true. I can actually do that. So playback speed, custom. Literally just a slight bit change can actually fuck it up.
How you doing, man?
How is it in there?
Okay, that didn't work.
You look like shit, Angel.
What do you mean?
He's a bad little dude.
Yeah, I'm getting jumped in next week.
Ugh, sexual overture.
Let's get out of here.
Whatever. It ain't gonna matter.
Come on.
Would you just share it instead of like blue ballsing my chat? Yeah.
Where to? Wanna get high?
Want to snort a bunch of fucking lighters? Well, so what if you paid? Who cares? I don't make you pay. You chose to fucking send me a super chat. It smells like butane. Yeah, right. And I like how it's this fucking chandelier earring made out of like a bunch of nails. Meanwhile, in the sprawling suburb of urban Chicago.
Cops gave this place up.
I like the fucking Barracuda that he's driving, though. That's a nice car.
Let's control this whole area now, man.
You know, the corporate takeover America looks like it's doing so many good things for all these civic areas. It really looks like the housing market in this town's booming.
Get us out of here, Cody.
Look at the fucking shit they're driving in. Holy fuck. Imagine just like seeing that come down the freeway. Where are you going? To my fucking murder neighborhood? To downtown Syria Avenue? Holy fuck, that kid looked like Steve from Stranger Things.
Cody.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Right there.
Nice boys in jail. Yeah. Should have been there. You would have liked it. See you at school, assholes.
Yeah, so go and threaten the guys who are surrounding your vehicle with fucking loaded firearms. What did he say? I want to view his deleted message. Nobody fucking made you pay. Okay, so what? You want to pay me fucking money? I want to debate. I'm not like, you fucking came into my chat saying, debate me right now! Are you serious? Yeah, no, I don't have to if I don't want to. And if you chose to give me money by doing that, then fucking whatever. You know, I don't know what the fuck you want. You can demand, you know, it's what Esme said. Do not demand shit. He doesn't owe you for a choice you made, and if you do want attention, why would you have made your fucking... Yeah. You're a master debater, all right, Aussie. Yeah, sure. Run in front of the vehicle with people shooting so somebody won't accidentally shoot you in the back of the head. Meanwhile, on Mad Max Avenue... Kind of like just an improvement at that point, really. Like the little MP5K he's rocking there. Whee! Oh yeah, he's fine. Oh, you can see the dummy in the back of the truck too.
Looks like Hector's gonna be a little late for school.
It's gonna be good to have you back with us, man.
Wearing a razor blade earring. Yeah, I could see how you could walk away from an accident like that, you know, unscathed, you know. No broken bones, internal bleeding, head trauma.
What's going on? This is a free fire zone.
Circus music in the background.
So they got their own goons now.
Maybe I should have stayed in prison.
Welcome, students.
God.
All weapons must be surrendered before entering school grounds.
Oh, he got muted. What the fuck is that thing? Hold up. Did you see that?
Be surrendered before
Wait.
entering school grounds.
It's a weird little vehicle. It's like they found a way to make a smart car even smaller. Officer Jason Voorhees. You were carrying all of the drugs on your person. If there weren't any in your fucking car, then there's nothing to worry about. You just did that to yourself, dum-dum.
Forget about him. Do yourself a favor.
Turning into a real douchebag, you know? Why don't you just go fuck yourself?
He tried to keep you out of jail, fuckhead. It looked like a lawnmower too. Your comments are a little delayed more than I'm able to see them. But yeah, it looked like a lawnmower. It had like a 2-stroke pull start motor in the front and then just the back. I'm like, how did you make a fucking like ride-on lawnmower out of a push mower?
Any student caught on school premises will be detained by school security and turned over to the proper authorities.
City 17 High School welcomes you. They gave him a ticket for his shotgun. Does this take place in Detroit for real?
Your brother says you don't want to be a black card no more. So what if I don't?
I would have gone to this high. Nice take, kid. I would have gone to this school. You could have easily seen my edgy ass going to this school.
Gee, Don, I'm touched.
So what's it gonna be, Cody?
I'm lying low for a while.
Lying high as fuck, but they are lying low.
Real hard time. Guess she'll have to waste me. Either way, I'm dead.
I'm just chill as fuck.
Let's go.
It's like the Warriors, the early years.
Hey, you!
Come on.
Alright, come on.
Shrap.
Yeah, let me see your papers.
So you just left it in your body? Alright. How could you not stand out everywhere you go looking like this fucking guy? Mark Twain. Oh, no.
Good morning. Morning, Dr. Force. Morning, sir.
Nice hair. I'm so smug.
Miss Connors and Mr. Bryant. This is the first day of the rest of your lives.
You know what's nuts? You're about to find out something wild. That person right there, see behind his shoulder, the girl walking up. That's fucking Rose McGowan in an uncredited role. This was like one of the first things Rose McGowan was in. They live high.
These are our problem students. I've made sure to assign them to your classes.
Your ultra-violence classes.
Academics will be up, discipline will be firm.
No.
My door is always open.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind being in Pam Greer's class. That's just me, though.
There won't be any problems.
She's gonna teach Foxy Brown 101.
I'll make earrings out of your balls.
Yeah, okay, watch a movie instead. Live life in an echo chamber. Hey, I want you to listen really fucking carefully, okay? Get to the fucking point or shut your fucking mouth. Either you have a problem with something that I'm doing and you'd like to bring it up to me, or you just want to fucking sit there and give me money to tell me to, like, fucking debate you, which I don't have to do if I don't want to, and then fucking whine about it later.
You're a real badass, huh?
Jesus.
Fucking $10.
Look at those fucking earrings. Like, I don't know if this was a fashion in the 90s, but wearing a pocket watch on your ear seems a little weird.
Gotta be a millionaire to go to school here.
You have clocks in your ears? Seriously, what the fuck are you wearing that? Holy shit. This guy's obsessed with torturing this dude's balls.
Good morning, students.
Fuck off.
I'm Miss
Fuck, you're fucking... How am I supposed to bring it up in this format? It's absurd request, but let me try. It's called type, you fucking... you fucking insufferable ape.
Welcome to the wonderful world of chemistry.
Yeah, this actually looks 80s as fuck, but it was actually 1991 this was made.
Got it. You're gonna pay us, aren't you?
Please be seated.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm right there.
Internal systems on alert, Dr. Forrest.
Switch over to Connor's class.
I think he said, fuck you.
No, he said fuck off. I hate to correct you.
Decision-making process in order. Skin temperature's increasing, sir.
Gentlemen, if you're going to be in my class,
She's moving. She's approaching the students.
Dr. David Richard Cross. Dr. Richard Cross. Holy shit. That looked like him.
Right here, honey, right here.
you're gonna have to walk cool. You're gonna have to stand cool.
We don't gotta do nothing, lady.
And if you cannot, you will sit down.
I ain't finished. I'm still $60 short, asshole.
That's not very cool.
That's not very cool.
No, David Cross. That's his name.
Breathing's increasing. Approaching critical.
Yeah, he looks like David Cross. Oh, fuck you.
You see, I'm trying to conduct a little business here.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find another way to do that.